With over 18 years of experience in teaching and research, he is globally recognized expert in AI, machine learning, and data science. And he has published 200 plus research papers and holds 275 international certifications. And also, he is a top ranked reviewer for the reputed journals. So we can see from this that he is going to help a lot with learning today. And his work focuses on transforming the raw data into meaningful, usable forms. And we are honored to have him with us today. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Anand Nair, sir. Sir, I will hand over to you now. The session is yours, sir.
Madam, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, now I'm ready, madam. We can start the session. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, you can start the session now. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sir, do you want to share your screen or PPT, something like that?
Yeah, of course I will share. But I was waiting
Okay.
for some introduction if you want to do. But otherwise, I have made my
Yeah,
introduction.
yeah, okay, sir. Okay. So, we already started this, and the topic for the session is feature engineering and feature selection. Sorry, once again. Uh, the topic will be uh, data cleaning and collection, pre-processing for the real-world database. So we have today with us Dr. Anand Nair sir, and he is a professor and scientist at the Duty 10 University, Vietnam, uh, and the director of IoT and Intelligent Systems Lab. And with over 18 years of experience in teaching and research, he is globally recognized expert in AI, machine learning, and data science, and he has published 200 plus research papers, and he holds over 275 international certifications, and he is a top ranked reviewer for the very reputed journals. So we can see from all these research publications that he is going to help us a lot today with our journey of machine learning and uh, data processing. Now, his work focuses on transforming the raw data into meaningful and usable forms, and which we know that is a first step of any models, any machine learning models. And we are honored to have him with us today. So, sir, I'm welcoming you on behalf of everyone at GEC Modasa and FDP team today for this session. Welcome, Dr. Anand Nair, sir, and I will hand over to you now. The session is
Can you
yours,
see
sir.
my camera, madam? Can you see my camera?
Yes, sir.
And is
Yeah,
my
we can
voice
see
clear?
the
Is
PPT.
my voice clear? Or if I want to, or you do want me to tune up more? Is it okay?
Yes, sir. We can hear you clearly.
Okay, thank you so much for confirmation. Now I start with my lecture, madam. Okay?
Yes,
Please
sir.
mute all the
Thank you.
participants. Thank you so much, because I don't want disturbance. Thank you.
Okay.
So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Professor Dr. Anand Nair, and I'm working as Professor, Scientist, Vice Chairman, Research, and Director of IoT and Intelligent Systems Lab at the School of Computer Science, Dutan University, Da Nang, Vietnam. First of all, it's my pleasure that I'm acting as a keynote speaker on this session today, which is based on machine learning. And of course, if you talk about the machine learning and artificial intelligence today, it goes without saying that almost every company is now improving their products with using machine learning and deep learning and of course, language models. But of course, today, my focus will be to give you more insights toward data pre-processing and of course, data cleaning and data transformations. And for that, I have prepared tons of materials today. And there is also some surprise, which I will be opening at the end of this agenda, so that what we will be covering today. And my really thanks to the management of Government Engineering College Modasa for inviting me here. So let me first of all give you some brief introduction about me, about my lab, what is the research that I'm conducting, what exactly I'm working in this perspectives of research and directions, so that you can have the idea that what exactly is my lab. And of course, at the end, you are most welcome to ask the questions. So no presentation will be go without saying that you can all note your, you can use your pen and paper to note all the things. And of course, at the end, you can ask me questions as much as possible. So everyone, you can see the photo of mine. This is about like 30 years of anniversary that we celebrated last year on 30th of December 2024. And if you talk about my points, that is already in front of you, that is 220. And with a national record of 80 publications in a year, that's the highest record made by any foreigner in Vietnam. Now I'm having the national award by the government of Vietnam and even from the Da Nang administration. And here you can see me as the Dev Day speaker, and it is a mutual organization between Google, Oracle, and Microsoft. And I'm given the Best Speaker Award under Dev Day, in which we have demonstrated with regard to the AI agents. And first of all, you can see the left-hand side. This is the photo of the robot that I have already integrated and implemented at the Da Nang International Airport. And last month, we have already directed this robot with regard to AI agents. So it means that if you're coming to Da Nang International Airport, you can even talk to this robot, you can plan, and of course, you can even show the ticket to this robot, and it can tell you what exactly is the flight details. And many other applications will be coming up. And of course, by the end of this month, we will be integrating this robot in 5 hotels and 3 coffee shops. And here is a smart owl. So I hope everybody knows about HomePod. Of course, you are talking about Alexas and all those voice assistants. So that is about assistance and operation. So my owl is also about, that is what we can say, recommendation. Like suppose today if you say, hey Alexa, switch off the lights. So suppose the lights are on and the room is not occupied by anybody. So this robot can even give you the recommendation by talking that there is no room and electricity consumption is happening. So I recommend that you can switch off the lights. And of course, it can correlate with Apple HomePod and Google Gemini. And of course, it can even correlate with all your voice assistant softwares. So this is the drone that I've already invented for agriculture, and very soon it will be integrated with FPV technology. So I'm a PhD in computer science with more than 18 years of experience. I'm specialized in almost everything from cybersecurity to big data to sensor networks. And I've published more than 250 SCA publications. And right now I'm sitting on 21,000 citations on Google Scholar and more than 11,000 plus citations on Scopus, with more than association of 1,500 plus conferences with national and international collaborations. So I'm having 10 inventions that are being integrated with industry. So I cannot tell you the name of the industries and companies that are using, but my 10 inventions are being used by them from last 5 years. And more than 11 more inventions will be integrated by the mid of 2026. So I'm having 150 plus patents, including 7 US patents also, 10 copyrights and 100 plus books. And I'm an awarded 56 awards for teaching and research, one of the most decorated professors in Asia. So here is my office and lab system. So my office and lab systems is one of the state of the art, which you will see. And of course, I'm using the state of the art technology in my lab. So here is my workstation that you can see in front of you. So this workstation is not like a simple workstation. We are using the advanced ROG technology, Stream Deck. We are using microphone. And of course, more and more systems will be integrated with this setup by the end of this year. And here is my home portable workstation, which I use for lectures and all those online teaching. And you can see still it is a most powerful workstation that you can imagine. So these are my top lab systems that you can see. We are using the top systems integrated with Intel, AMD, and NVIDIA technology. And my lab systems are not integrated with GB RAM. My every system is integrated with 2 terabyte of RAM with more than 10 petabyte of the data server storage that is also sponsored with Alibaba Cloud. And I'm having two GPUs in every in every computer machines. And even this computer can be integrated as a complete cluster that is stage oriented number 1. So I'm also using the crypto mining machines for my research in blockchain. And apart from being a professor in Dutan University, I'm also running my own company in Hong Kong, Malaysia, and of course in Taiwan. And we are doing the mining. And I started my company in 2012. And now this company, after 12 years, we are sitting on 7.8 million US dollars. So all these crypto mining machines we are doing, and of course we are also doing research in penetration testing, network implementations, and many things. So in fact, I'm not only an academician, I'm a full industry expert also. So this is my robotics lab, and you can see that we are working on robotics based on ants, on basis of octopus, like the all insects and all those things. And we are also working on nanobots. So here are some of the glimpses of the robots that are ready. And of course, if you talk about these robots, we are having multiple applications with regard to defense and security. And here are some of the bots that you can see. And if you see on the right hand side, it is an octopus based bot. And of course, this robot can even work underwater up to a depth of 50 meters. And of course, if you see that the top robots, these are not the ordinary robots. These are swarm robotics. Now, already we know what is swarm intelligence. Swarm intelligence means that we use the nature based intelligence. So here these robots are using ant colony optimization in order to work collaboratively and cooperatively. So which means if a task is being assorted to these robots, so these robots can work in a collaborative manner and they can do the work in a comprehensive manner. And this is the lab that is a STEM lab and robotics lab, which I'm having. This is one of the #1 lab in Vietnam, which is under Dutan University. And this is the work in progress. This is working with a robotic dog. And very soon we will be integrating this robotic dog in Vietnam Army and of course in Vietnam Police. Please mute yourself. So this is my drones lab. And you can see in terms of drones lab, we are working on 3 different perspectives. One is RC technology, second is drone, and third is the FPV technology. We are also doing our research on designing of our own drones that are also very cost effective and of course competent to work collaborative, like in terms of swarm drones also. So you can see these are the structures of drones that are already ready. We have made some RC jets also. And you can see we have the state of the art technology in terms of the controllers, because rather than to teach the students practically, we also do the study on Microsoft Flight Simulator and even on drone simulators, which are being purchased from 3-4 companies. But due to some conflict of interest, I cannot take the name. But you can see that we are using the FlySky and CX20, and both of them are costing 3,500 US dollars. So up till now, my drone lab is above 11,500 US dollars. And this is the first working RV plane that you can see that we have our Dutan logo, and it is collaborated with one of the project under Local 30 with Chungbuk National University. And this is the working prototype, and very soon everybody, it will be comprehensively updated with more computer vision and autonomous capabilities. And in that we are going to introduce the Quen V model, which is the max model in which we will be using the autonomous capability and its own neural brain, so that the drone can perform surveillance and can do the charging. And of course we will also perform the solar technology on this drone by the end of 2026. And this is my FPV drone, which you can say the plane. And we are also using as a RC jet, because over here we are having our own squadron also that we are working in terms of the, like you can say, piloting and all those maneuvering and everything. And right now I'm the second in command of my squadron. So this is the one of the best conferences that you can say, IEEE A-star conference, in which we have demonstrated this our drone the first time, and we got the best paper award. And now we have already implemented 5 patents in Germany, 2 are in Korea, and 6 more US patents will be ready by the next 2 years. And under IoT and Intelligent Systems Lab, we are working on robotic arm, because my focus on Intelligent Systems Lab is only towards healthcare, robotics, and of course, intelligent machines. And very soon, by the end of this year, we will be integrating NVIDIA technology for digital twin also. So you can see this is the robotic arm, and till date, we are having the efficiency of 88% and accuracy of 78%. And you will be happy to know by all of you that till now, it is the most competitive system. In fact, I have created this system in less than 2,500 US dollars. And you will be happy to know that we are also using the advanced deep learning algorithms in order to keep the accuracy and efficiency above 91%, and that we are researching day and night. By the end of this year, we are expecting the accuracy can even enhanced. So this is the autonomous vehicle we are working. So we are having one company that is from US, that is Stampede, and we have taken that vehicle and we are using NVIDIA Jetson technology, and we are also integrating the smart AI camera. And this car is fully based on deep learning. So we are not working on simple terrains. We are working on complex weather situations. We are working on pedestrians like snowy weather, rainy weather, windy weather, where the road mapping or the fog weather could be very less. The visibility is very less. So that's we can have the autonomous capability to the next level. And this is the another working prototype that we are working for complex operations, but due to conflict of interest, I cannot show you the application, but it is for the police. And this you can see that last year for NTech, we have introduced this robot, and our robot got the first award as the most advanced robot in Vietnam 2024. And everybody, you will be all happy to know that today you are not going to be taught by any ordinary professor. I'm among the top 50 people in the world that has made their own quantum computer. So right now we have made 5-bit quantum computer, and 3 weeks before I was in Korea, because I didn't updated the video right now, because still we are processing that video, because we can't declare everything. So it will be edited and updated by the end of this month. So we have upgraded our quantum computer from 5 qubit to 76 qubit. So this is the video I would like to show you. So you can see that this is the quantum computer, the state-of-the-art system that we have produced. So this is all scratch design, and we are collaborated very strongly with Dell Infosystems. So this is the cryogen, and this is the command center, and we are using for 3 applications, which I will be telling you after this video. So please check it. So this is the cryogen to keep the quantum computer cool, and we are using with CTEC. It is controlling the communication center, and we are using the Dell computers to perform all the collaboration and computing power. Most state-of-the-art technology that we are collaborating right now. So this is the mobile edge computing based technology based on optical fiber at running at a speed of 6.7 terabytes per second. And this is the future, everybody. Right now, the video is already ready, but we are editing. But we have already designed this computer, and it is working with 76 qubits. And by the end of next year, we are working very hard that I will be upgrading this computer in less than $10 million to 1000 qubits, which means that maybe I will be the person among the top 10 in the world that has a $10 million system of quantum computing ready with 1000 qubits. So these are some of the ongoing research projects grants. So right now in Vietnam, I'm working with FPT software, because rather than to be an academician, I'm also closely working with industry consultancy, supervising. I'm running my own company also. So we are working on ACA chain projects. So suppose that if you want to order something in India from Amazon, you only have the options that cash on delivery, credit card or debit card or gift vouchers. So in Vietnam, we are collaborating with Alibaba, Lazada and AliExpress, that maybe by the beginning of 2027, you can even pay your online shopping via cryptocurrency. So we are working hard, and we are also doing some blockchain implementations for Vietnam and Thailand for a secure electronic healthcare, which we have already invented, and it has already got the best paper about 2 years back, that is Beam app, and we have already implemented it, and it was in global that was in IEEE GlobeCon conference in USA. And we are doing our project on AI-based LLM for business applications, in which we are taking not only the chatbots and RPA to the next level, but we are also integrating our own model with 7 billion parameters equivalent to Mistral, and having the brain which is better than ChatGPT. So I'm also making my own under development computer now, which is already done by 76 qubits. And very soon it will be upgraded to 1000 qubits by the next 1.5 years. So everybody, you can see my links. You can see me on Google Scholar, ResearchGate, Scoopers, and you can follow me on LinkedIn. You can even add me on LinkedIn. You can see my Instagram. Everywhere I'm available. You just have to search. In fact, you can search my name on Google. Everything will be coming to you. So these are my 3 mottos, everybody, before I start my lecture. Remember, knowledge for a better word. So today I'm here. I'm only here to share the knowledge as a scientist. It is my responsibility that I should be sharing the best knowledge with all of you. So this you all have to use in the future. So create a knowledge, and of course, the better word will be there for the planet Earth. And this is very important for all of you. This is what my motto is. And if you come to my office, you will see that this motto is written outside my office. That is the gate. So if you're stuck in some problem and no one is supporting you, you have to relax because God wants you to learn many things. So that is why I don't say anybody is my mentor. My mentor is the God, and I'm a self-made person. So I will be keep on solving the problems, because let me tell you, I don't write a research paper, I don't publish a book, I always solve a problem. So remember, have a different approach in computer science. Always remember that you are contributing, you are collaborating, and of course you are creating solutions to the existing problems, and you are making the things advanced. This is the approach that everybody should have, rather than to only go for the numbers of quantity. That doesn't make any sense. So don't be afraid of any challenges and hardships. If there is no challenge, there is no hardship. Of course, I don't call myself as a scientist and student of computer science. So everybody, now today I will be discussing on the agenda, in which I will be discussing first presentation with regard to data collection and enhancement. And trust me, the information I will be telling you, it is not an information that only you will study from an academician, but it is an information that me and along with my 3-4 industry people, when we do some projects on data science, data analytics, and when we use technologies like Salesforce, we are using SPSS, we are using Lizrail, and all those type of complicated data science projects, and how we can perform data collection and enhancement. Very important for that. And after that, I will be telling you data pre-processing for real world data sets. And after that, I have already created a Google Colab data sheet for all of you. And of course, at the end, I will be giving you all the details, and the programming code will be given to the main coordinator of this workshop by tomorrow morning. So after that, I will be giving you some live hands-on on AI tools, the top tools in which you can change your productivity. So today, everybody, what you are, I don't know, but after this lecture, you will gain a lot of technical insights. You will have a different perspectives of artificial intelligence. And of course, you will be ready to contribute a lot in your fields. So it doesn't matter where you start, everybody. The only thing is to begin. So let us begin the journey with data enhancements, pre-processing, and of course, the journey of the high productive AI tools. Madam, can you see the slide, please? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you so much. Thank you. So everyone, now understand before I start the lecture, so that I don't know how much you have learned from this FDP and how much you have. But remember, the beginning of wisdom is I don't know. So I will take everything from the scratch and I will take it to the highest level. So don't think that it is going to be a presentation. Consider it as a course in which you are all the students of mine which have no knowledge, and of course you will be taking to that knowledge to the next level. So everybody understand, at one time, if you talk about the word, we only say that the most valuable thing in the world is about gold or silver or diamond or plutonium or even the nuclear technology. But remember, everybody, if you talk about the future superpower, remember the future superpower is the only country that is controlling the data. I repeat, that is controlling the data. And if you talk about artificial intelligence, it is all about data generated from the data. So if today you write a prompt on ChatGPT, it is itself a data as an input. It goes to the neural processing unit. And of course, we have some algorithms that is actually processing the correct information and transforming that information in terms of tokens. And those tokens are represented as an information. So always remember, the best data as an input is the best data as the output. So always remember, data is all about learning. Data is all about generation. Data is all about analysis, and data is all about productivity. So remember, data can be collected from multiple tons of resources. There is no single source that you can say that data is coming from a data set. No, today data set can be even collected from a doctor's clinic. Data set can even be generated. Data set can even be transformed from a hospital, from even research centers. So remember, in the future, we will have a common repository. Like suppose I'm a doctor of liver and I'm having patient 1, 2, and 3. I will be giving that all medical report without any secret information to that single repository. This is my dream, that in the future, healthcare becomes better and better. So not only healthcare, if you talk about all the things in terms of fake news, sentiment analysis, everything is dependent on data. So remember, everybody understand what is artificial intelligence. It is the foundation that is taking the base of data and it is getting the operations using the algorithms in which you can perform either fuzzy machine learning, deep learning, or LLM models, and you are putting the neural network in such a manner that the data, when it is put on that neural network, the data that is generated, it is the best data that you can get. So if you ask me that what is a data, data is nothing. It is just a representation of information in a correct manner so that any model can use it as a input. And of course, you have the algorithms to process that data. And after that processing, we can build some model or we can build some technology. And from that, we can generate the best amount of data. So everything depends on your data collection and enhancement we can perform with the productivity tools or even the algorithms. So remember, if you talk about data collection, it is all about the sources of data, and enhancement is all about that how you process that data with the number of algorithms, techniques, models, and whatever you want to do. So this is the best opening stage I can give it to you, that what exactly is called data collection and enhancement. So today I will be talking only about the foundations, but of course I can take the lecture to next level, but I have the limitation of time because I have to divert more on the practical side. So everybody, the learning objective of this lecture, and in fact, today I would like to tell you, all of you, to please carefully look at my presentations. No doubt I will give you this presentation. No problem, I will give you this presentation. So please sit back, relax, and of course you write down all the points. So today I will also be teaching you side by side that if you are a professor of artificial intelligence, because I am a professor of artificial intelligence from last 12 years. And today, when I'm teaching AI, I'm just keeping the presentation to only mathematics and basic information. Rest I speak and give the demonstration. So you will also understand how to practically and how to, you can say, logically teach artificial intelligence in the class. So be very careful. So consider this as a lecture for your training lecture for teaching also. So at the beginning of the lecture, it is very important that you should write the objectives. Without objectives, the PPT is not okay. So first of all, I will be giving you how we describe the data sources and different types of data so that you understand what exactly is a source and what is the classification of data, because every data source is different and every type of data is different. So remember, if you give an Excel sheet of the numbers, it is different. If I give you a data set of images, it is different. If I give you the data set of videos, it is different. So data is totally different. So we have to recognize the situations where more data samples or features are needed. So remember, what is a feature? What exactly you will be doing in order to extract a particular variations of data. So I will be talking about very important part where I can say that every teacher makes a mistake, that many people understand that, okay, data is pre-processed. After that, we perform feature extraction, we performed augmentation, and that's all. No, but there is one more important thing where people don't talk. It is called data wrangling. Very important part for you. So I will be explaining data wrangling, augmentation, and feature engineering. After that, I will be talking about the different data processing methods, how you will be processing. And after that, I will be telling you the ways to label the data. And then I will be talking very important part of this lecture, the challenges when working on the data. Now, remember, everybody, understand the COVID situation. Now, we all know it was a COVID situation and we were not getting the data. And that's the reason even the models that were being built on that data were not the complete models. So remember, data is everything. If your data is not complete, the model is not complete. But if your data is complete and you have put the correct order of the machine learning or deep learning based algorithm and you have performed the proper augmentation on data, the model that will be built is 100%. I don't say 100%, but it will be to most extent the accurate model in the near future. So everybody understand what is meant by data collection and processing. So first of all, if you talk about the SDLC, software development lifecycle, so we should also follow that there is a proper model of data collection and pre-processing. So I'm sure that nobody knows about this model. In fact, it is a model also. Like today, if you talk about software development lifecycle, we start with problem definition, we start with design, then coding, testing, implementation, and then we can go for retesting and doing that. But nobody talks about what is the exact model of data collection and pre-processing. So you can say, what is a problem statement? What problem you are trying to solve? So always remember, you have to understand that whether you are into healthcare, whether you are into emotions, whether you are into any other problem, every problem has its own data. So understand the problem very carefully. Now, after that, data collection. What data do you need to solve it? So what is the problem and what kind of data you want to solve? So you want to detect the brain tumor. So remember, you need the brain tumor based data. You don't need the liver data. So be confined on that brain tumor data. Be confined on that particular aspect of data. So data exploration and pre-processing, how you should clean your data, because I can give you millions of healthcare records, but not many records will be there. So how you will clean, how you will make sure that only the right data is fed in the model, and after that we can train that model with proper epochs and training validations, like 80% of the data set for the training and 20% with the testing and all those things. So how we can do that? And after that, very important is modeling. Build a model to solve the problem. So what kind of model you will build, what kind of algorithm you will be using. So it is again a big challenge. So you have to work it out. So after that, we perform validation. Did I solve that problem? It depends on your accuracy, your matrices, performance analysis, and even the comparison with existing models. Did I solve that problem? Yes, I solved the problem. Till date, if we did the literature properly, the brain tumor based accuracy is only touching 97%, and now my model is touching 98%. Do you have that validation proof? Did you have the proper data? Have you validated with real-time data? Yes, we validated. Yes, the problem is solved. So after that, the most important part where people actually miss is called decision making and deployment. So you have to communicate with the industry, you have to communicate with the hospitals that yes, sir, my model is improved, my model is getting best results, and now I put into production. So remember everybody, model development or all your standards of artificial intelligence is also like a patent. So understand, unless or until the patent is not used by the industry, the patent is only 70%. Remember, it is not 100%. So same, you are making some database models, and those models are only till a research paper. It is only 60% of the research. You have to implement and integrate those models. You have to find the sources. You have to put it on Hugging Face. So remember, I will also give you the platforms today, not even the GitHub, but even there is a Hugging Face where you can even upload it. Like suppose today you design a new mouse. So if you want the funding, you go to Kickstarter. So remember, Hugging Face is also the Kickstarter where you can put all your data models, and you can tell that people that, okay, sir, like NVIDIA has made a new model. Chinese are making the new video generator models. They're putting it on Hugging Face that, okay, you try and use it. So why not you also put your model on Hugging Face and let the people try it and they can validate it. So everybody understand the data collection. These are the various several things that you should understand to collect the data. So remember, my presentations are only for the information, but I will be giving my live information and real-time examples only. So remember, keep your lecture more on practical. More examples means students are learning from you. So these are the several things to consider when collecting the data. Number one, what is the source of your data, where the data is coming from? So see, again in COVID-19, the data was coming from the governments, data was coming from the hospitals, but the data was not shown completely because governments and everybody was in the panic. If they give the right amount of data, the people will become more shocking. So that's the reason data is never complete in itself. So remember the rule of the thumb. As a scientist, I always tell you, always remember, no data is accurate in the first sense. No data is complete in first sense. You have to apply your own intelligence, your sources to make it complete, so that when it goes to the model, you give the best results. And what type of data is there? What kind of data? You have to understand the labels. You have to understand the modeling for that data, and how much data and what attributes do I need. So always remember, when I'm checking some papers from Elsevier and Springer, I always tell them what kind of data set. Now, some people say that we added the data set which is only comprising of, you can say 50,000 things. But there are some other papers that are also putting the papers which are more than 80,000 based of data. So I tell them, upgrade your data set, revalidate it, and then compare it, and then come to me. So the paper gets revisions also. So remember, everything depends on data collection. What kind of data coming from, what kind of type of data you need, and how much of data and what attributes you need. So once you three things are clear, then you are ready that, okay, sir, I'm working on this problem. This will be the collection perspectives, and this is what I will be doing it. So remember, everybody understand, if you are a good warrior, like old people when they use the swords, 70% of your time should be on the sword cleaning, and of course to sharpen. 20% is your training time, and 10% is to defeat the enemy. So always remember, if your sword is not okay, your skills doesn't matter. So what are the sources of data? You can see that data is sources from various places. For example, human generated, like today you can even generate your data set with ChatGPT. In fact, you can write a prompt that, suppose today you're working on some liver transplantation, you're working on some cataract problem, and you can give some data to ChatGPT and let the ChatGPT, in fact, you can prepare a good prompt and let the ChatGPT can generate more attributes and entities that can keep up to this type of parameters. You can even get ChatGPT and Gemini to generate your data. So Internet of Things and machine generated, the sensor data, the public websites, the legacy documents, and of course the multimedia. So these are the major sources of various data. And after that, of course, you can add various other sources, whether you can talk of data set, GitHub repository or all those. But of course, the base source of the data is only these 5 perspectives. So human generated data, if you talk about social media, everybody, you can see that as of today, now I'm speaking in 2025, as of today, my friends are working in Facebook, my friends are in NVIDIA, I have connections across the planet. If you need any help in any of the company, you just contact me, I will support you. So remember everybody, this is the data that I got collected from one of my friend who is working in Facebook Singapore, and one of my friend who is working with one of the trading companies in China. They say that almost we are getting almost 2.5 exabytes of data per day. 2.5 exabytes means that we are even ahead of petabytes also, and very soon it will be going to yottabytes. But of course, when we get the quantum computer, it will be also the quantum byte data, that is the quantabyte data. So remember, data is getting increased. So remember, I'm not talking about a minute today, I'm talking about 10 seconds. 10 seconds is a big time for internet. So this is what you can say, the data that is being generated. You can see about variables, you can talk about smart homes, you can talk about your mobile phones, you can talk about your laptops, you can talk about your websites, anything that is getting generated. So remember, the data that is even generated today, it can even not even highly registered, but it is more than that the storage servers can even handle. And you can see if you talk about the data that is generated per day, and still you can say if you talk about the internet, it is 402.74 million terabytes. So still we don't have that particular unit that we can define, but by 2028 the internet will reach to 394 zettabytes, and after zettabytes we only have the quantum bytes, which means that we are at the highest level of generation of data as of today per day. So if you talk about the human generated data, we are all talking about social media, and I hope you every day you have seen that protest that is happening in Nepal. The only protest, the major part was no doubt it was a corrupt government, but of course it was also the reason that government decided to ban the social media. So remember, if you talk about the highest source of generation of you can say the data today, it is social media. So whether it is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, or whether it is Reddit, everybody is generating the data. So in fact, you can even use chat GPT, and you can even connect LinkedIn also if you have a premium profile, and you can even let the chat GPT do with the prompt that I am looking for this type of data, can you extract this from Facebook, can you extract this from LinkedIn, and let the chat GPT or of course Gemini can even extract the data for you. So this is the human generated data. If you talk about media and publications, 2.2 million books are published per year. This is the data as per Springer and of course Still and Francis by 2024 September. So 2 million blog posts are published every day. 2 million blog posts and 269 billion emails are published every year. Now you can say that if you talk about the smart reply answers, and today if I'm having the NA10 and I'm making the agent for that. Excuse me, coordinator. Excuse me, madam. Can you unmute? Hello?
Yes, sir. Sure. Sure,
Madam,
sir.
now if there is any disturbance, I will be closing the lecture. The lecture will be closed. I will not continue. Thank you so much. So if you talk about the agents today, you can even install the NA10 and you can make the agent a very simple agent. In fact, I can show you the GitHub repository. You can even don't have to even open your Gmail also. You can put some agent based variations and let the agent can automatically reply for you. So even if you can install monica.im in your computer or Chrome, it can even get a good reply for you, which is even better. So you can say that if you talk about the AI is generating data today, it is even not measurable. So this is IoT, everybody, and I hope you can say that by 2025, because I'm the director for IoT Lab, I'm doing IoT from last 11 years, one of the most experienced persons in IoT in the world. So I'm expecting that more than 500 billion smart and connected devices will be there. Now, if you talk about your AirPods, which are released last night, I hope the biggest problem has been solved. That suppose today I'm in Korea and other Korean is speaking and he doesn't know English. So with both of the AirPods version 3, we can even translate live. We can listen to each other. Let him speak the Korean, let me speak Hindi, or let me speak Vietnamese, or let me speak English. We can discuss with each other. So that was the super intelligence that I was expecting in AirPods as of today. So it is done by Apple. So of course, if you talk about the data that is produced, it is actually getting to 40 zettabytes in the next 2 years. And that is the data that is collected from sensors, cameras, and processors. We are all crazy about Instagram. We are uploading your data. So everything is getting uploaded. Now imagine IoT is also connected to Industry 5.0 and digital twins. It is also booming like anything. And this is the major snapshot. So if you ask me today that, sir, which is the best website where we can collect some data in terms of IoT, sensors, and all those things. So this is the website that you can see IoT analytics. And this is the data I've already taken from April 2025. And you can see that by 2030, this IoT market will be reaching $649 billion. Now imagine everybody the day when there is a full-fledged smart city and we are working on 6G networks. We are having the fiber optics. We are having the real-time intelligence, and we have the autonomous vehicles. In fact, every second, one autonomous vehicle have to generate more than 4 GB of data 1 second. Now imagine if there are 100 vehicles in a city, how much data they are generating in 1 minute. And imagine if everybody is buying autonomous vehicles by 2035, how much data we generate in 1 hour. It is even calculate less. So IoT, if you talk about the consumers, it is all about data like connected cars, smart homes, and wearables. Of course, if you talk about your Apple Watch, I'm having smart office right now. I'm connected to Alexa. I'm also right now in my smart office also, right now in my smart home. So I'm having gaming console. I'm having my smart television. And of course, I'm having sensors, curtains, everything is connected to my Wi-Fi router, and they're using the data. So this is about industrial, that how about the surgical bots, nano sensors, and of course the jet engines. So remember everybody, if you talk about industrial, the most important part is all about your IoT, Industry 5.0, and digital twins. So this is all about your public website that you can see your Wikipedia, the stock data, entertainment. You have the tons of data sets that are available, and this is how you can collect all the sources. Now, everybody, if you talk about the web scraping, now what is the web scraping? This is very important for you to understand. So there is a website instance on crawler, and web scraping is already about the sections on the data. So I hope everybody knows about the file called robots.txt. So this is the file where all the metadata of the website is available. So this is where you can understand that if you want to generate some data or acquire some data, get the robots.txt file, and you can use ChatGPT to transform that robot.txt file into the web Excel file. So that is what you can perform. And of course, if you have the N8N automations, you can even tell what kind of blogs are happening. They can extract the robot.txt file, and they can improve your data sets regularly. So you will be happy to know right now, as of now, what I'm talking right now, my N8N agents are deployed on Alibaba Cloud, more than 100 N8N agents, and they're collecting the data with regard to sentiments, with regard to emotions, some recognitions, IoT sensors, and that data set is regularly updated, and it is getting my models trained up. So right now, as of cloud computing, my 100 projects are working as of today, and it is getting trained like anything. In fact, stock trading and crypto trading and NFT marketplaces trading also, everything is based on agents. So these are the legacy documents. So one of my students is working on the gaming copyrights. He is a master student for me from Hongkong University in Korea. So these are where we are working on some of the copyright issues and how we can term the laws. And in the near future, we don't need a lawyer also. Let the lawyer GPT can be there. So of course, you can even add a prompt to Chat GPT, and you can even talk to Chat GPT that, okay, I did this problem and I did some fraud and something like that. Now I need the lawyer. I need this confirmation. You ask me the questions and let the Chat GPT act as a lawyer, and it can perform you the answers for everything. So of course, legacy documents can now be documented and of course trained. And this is a very complicated data that is actually used with the help of hyper AI agents. So this is multimedia. I hope everybody knows today you are generating photos, images, videos. So new databases are getting created, new ML techniques are performed. So this is all about the multimedia data. So today, if I say to you that go to, that is the nano banana based model that is used by Gemini. So you can go to gemini.google.com, or of course you can use the Notebook LM or Runway ML. So activate your nano banana based model, and you can generate tons of images. In fact, you upload the photo of a dog, a beach, or a family. You tell the nano banana just combine these all three photos. It will automatically combine the photos, and trust me, the work is better than Adobe Photoshop. So now you understand that what are the sources of data. Now I will be talking about the types of data. So these are the different types of data that you can see. And now you understand that how to give the lecture. Keep the PPT very minimalistic, and you should explain the answers like anything. So in my class, I'm always on my extempo speech, and I always give practical examples. So these are the different data types. I hope no need to explain to you. Numerical, the discrete, the categorical, ordinal data, binary data, date time data, text, images, audio. So if you ask about the modern artificial intelligence, we are only working on numerical, the date time, text, image, and audio. These are the four basic data that we are working in order to perform our ML, deep learning. And of course, if you talk about the language models like Chat GPT or Quinn model, or if you talk about your Gemini model, or whether you talk about the Kling model to make your videos and images, whatever it is. So this is called the count data. So this is the integer value data that comes from counting. So if you talk about the programming term of counting data is integer, and I hope everybody knows a little bit about Python. If you don't know, in Python we have the variables like we have C, C++, and Java. So we use the variable as int, which means that number that is coming in terms of counting. So it can be infinite number. So same is the numerical data, that is continuous data like the engine stroke. You can see the example that what exactly is the horsepower of the engine, what exactly is the floating point of that operation. So we have the different integers in terms of Python, that is called the float. So you can either use the int data or you can use the float data. It depends what exactly is the range of data you want to plan. And that is the categorical data, that what exactly is the category. Like suppose if you want to categorize the data that this is a mobile phone, and I want to categorize the data that what Apple is doing, what Samsung is doing, what Xiaomi is doing, what Honor is doing, and what Micromax is doing. So you can say that if we can categorize the data in terms of the colors, so you can even categorize that if you want to buy an apartment, what kind of apartment you want to buy, the seaside apartment, 1 BHK apartment, 2 BHK apartment, or 8 BHK apartment. It all depends on categories. So this is ordinal data, so which means that the distance of categories is not known. So it is also like fuzzy, that egg is warm, my salary is low, my salary is medium, my salary is high. So if you talk about, you have to, the most important mistake that we do in terms of this type of data is to simply convert the ordinal data into integers. So we have to find the distance, and we have to get the proper integers, that whether what is the category of data, what is the student category. So same we can say if a student is taking between the, that we say that students got the high marks, but what kind of high marks? If we say that, okay, we have the marks between 6.5, between 8.5 to 9, very high, 6.5 to 7.5, it is medium, and below 6.5, it is below average. So this is the binary data. I hope you all know about the true and false. We are all converting that data, and we represent in Python, it is bool. So right now I will be only basing my lecture based on bool only, that is Python only. And this is datetime data, the timestamps. I hope everybody knows you have to find the date, the time of the date, and the fraction of seconds. And you can even convert it to date, month. And of course, you can use in Python, you can use this function called datetime. So it's a very useful function that you can perform in Python. So this is the text data, what exactly is written. So whether it can be encoded in computer numerical forms, that is ASCII data. But of course, if you talk about internet today, or you ask the data today, it is always unstructured. We have to use our models and all those techniques in order to keep the unstructured data to the structured form. So this is the image data. It all depends on you what kind of data set you are using, whether it's a brain tumor data set, whether it is the image recognition data set, whether it's a drone data set. It all depends on you. So same if you talk about the biggest data set that we are training right now in autonomous vehicle, it is the image data, that this is pedestrian, this is the parking sign, this is where you have to stop, this is where you have to detect the car, this is where you have to perform the vision based detection using cameras, using lidar and radar techniques. So everything is in the sensors, but the neural processing and the data is based on your image data. So this is the audio data. Today you can, I hope everybody knows some of the websites, you can even generate the songs. Today I'm a YouTuber, I'm a good YouTuber. So if you see all of my videos on my YouTube, you can search me on YouTube, and my more than 18,000 subscribers are there with me on YouTube, and all the images that and all the songs that I'm generating, all the music that I'm generating as of 2025, it is based on Suno AI. And of course, if you talk about Suno AI, you can just have to give the theme. I just have to explain that what kind of video it is, and it automatically generates a song for me, which is copyright free. Today I will be telling you one website, everybody, that you just have to put the text, and the AI will automatically generate the diagram for you, which is the most biggest challenge today because of plagiarism. I will be telling you everything practically. And this is now everybody the categories and the types of data which you have done. And now let me talk about the shape of data. Now this is very important for you, that what kind of features So remember, identify the number of samples and features you need to solve. So remember, suppose you're working on the brain tumor based thing, or you're working on autonomous vehicle or drone mapping or GIS. So always remember number of data and what kind of features you require, and that is the actual shape of your data set. So what is the shape of the data set? What it has, that is the number of data, and what is the feature which comprise of their entities and attributes of data. So remember, the more features you have, the sample becomes better. But if the feature doesn't have the proper information, so suppose if you have proper entities but attributes are not okay, your data is not in proper cleaning shape. So remember, the problems will become difficult, and of course, it will lead to misleading results. So you can say it depends on your sample, what kind of samples that you want to have. It depends on the learning curve, which means the plot score. So you can use this curve. So as much as possible, the 10x level of samples are very important. That is the rule of the thumb. So suppose you want to work on a model which is actually going to solve some brain tumor. So you have to find out that how many basic number of samples are there. So remember, it should be by 10x sample there, so that you can have the similar studies and you can perform the better success and failures. So as of today, everybody, if you see my research papers on Google Scholar, I don't take any data set with below of 75,000 entities and attributes, which is a combined form, at least with 6 to 7 attributes, or of course with the entities. I make a good data set, and then I'm able to research in the problem. So this is what you can say the biggest problem as of today, which people don't write it on, that is called your research paper. This is called the learning curve, in which you can able to diagnose whether the model is underfit or overfit. So if you talk about the performance score, you need to perform that what is the complexity of model. More features means more complexity. So if you train and test the performance, so if the model is not giving you the best results, it is low fit. But if the model is giving you the best results, it is the underfit. So best fit, you can say that. So this is what you can say in terms of the overfitting and underfitting. So keep on adding the features, keep on adding the samples. So always remember, artificial intelligence based models, or if you talk about machine learning, it is all based on trial by error. So you keep on adding the data, keep on retraining, keep on adding the features, keep on training with the samples, keep on, you can say, clean the data, keep on pre-processing the data, see how many epochs you have, and see the number of results that you are getting. But remember, results are always fluctuating. So that's the reason there is no control over the data. You have to manage and you have to resynchronize your data. So this is how you can say that if you talk about how to increase the number of features, it depends on the data pipeline. I've already shown to you number of data pipeline. It means better of that. And if you design new features, this is called feature engineering. So what is feature extraction? What exactly will be the exact features you want to extract, and on what basis the models will be able to train itself to give you the outputs. So it depends on you. So you can say that if you talk about image and audios, you have to add transformations. If you talk about computer vision, you have to add image augmentation. And of course, you can even recreate and make the image something blur, rotate existing images something, and you can perform the best data sets over there. So in terms of the feature selection, you can see everybody that we have to filter the methods, we have to regularize the method. And of course, in terms of wrapper, we have to form the subsets of features in terms of search problems so that the capture interactions are best on features. So remember everybody, the most important part after data collection is actually the feature selection, then feature augmentation, then feature extraction. But remember, if you talk about the research papers, they just put the data pre-processing and feature extraction, which is okay, but you should always write something about the wrapping problem, the feature selection and the subsetting problem, the filtration method, and then write the next level of paper. So this is all about dimensional reduction, which means it is an unsupervised technique where you can reduce the number of features, what is required, what is not required. So you can reduce it. And of course, in terms of images and videos, this is what we are researching, that how in terms of dimensionality, we can reduce the features so that the training on the data set becomes accurate and accurate. So now everybody, I will be talking about the data sets. So you can say that there is no standard type. So today, if you ask me that, sir, Kaggle is the best dataset search engine, of course it exists. I will tell you one or two more search engine, but remember, no dataset is complete. So if you ask me today, is there a particular dataset for COVID? No. Is there any dataset for fake news? No. Is there any highest accurate dataset for network security? No. So remember, you have to get the dataset, check the entities and attributes. You have to check the features, the data amounts. You have to add more things. You have to recreate the data set. And of course, You can put it on GitHub so that the people can reuse it. But of course, you need to add more manageability and feature extraction feature. So they can vary in shape and size. They are made of different data sets. And of course, in terms of data sets, it depends on your tasks. So in fact, today, if you talk about brain tumor, so what kind of brain tumor, what kind of kidney problem, what kind of cataract problem, what kind of cyber security problem you are researching, data set varies. So these are some of the repositories that you can see. So I will be showing you some of the repositories. Most of the people say that it is Kaggle. And today, if you are learning Python, you can even install the Kaggle dataset. You can say the library, and you can immediately download the dataset exactly from Kaggle. It automatically searches. But of course, today with Gemini added to Google Colab, you can even download the dataset and you can make the codes like anything. So you can see these are some of the data sets, but of course the number is not complete. You have to find out that what exactly is the requirement for use. So this is the ImageNet dataset, which is already in front of you. It comprises of 14 million images, but what is the feature of this dataset? Why I'm using it? Because it is regularly updated. So always remember, when you are downloading any dataset or working on any dataset, just see on left-hand side, when was it last updated? If it is not updated for more than 6 months, then leave that dataset. But of course, you can use it, but of course, you need to add some more data. But if the data set is not updated from last 6 months, it means that today's research cannot be validated with your new methodology. So please try to keep the data as much updated as possible. So again, go to my section 1. So what kind of problem you're working, what is the source of your data, how you can do the feature extraction, how you will do the dimensionality reduction or feature subsetting. This is all you have to perform so that model should not become overfit or underfit. So these are some of the data sets in front of you, MNIST and CIFAR 10. So if you're a basic base researcher and you have started your research, so this is the answer that you can do. In fact, you can go to medium.com, you can go to Analytics Vidya. So please note down these websites side by side. I'm repeating again, go to Analytics Vidya, go to Medium. You can even go to one popular website called Towards Data Science. If you want, I will open these websites when we start the practical, but use those websites and you can find what exactly are the happening things, and they already give you the coding also. But of course, today you can use vibe coding with the Gemini and of course with Grok. So these are the NLP data sets that you can see, the common crawl, and this is the archive that you can see, one of the best archives with 145 terabytes of data. And of course, there is another data set which people don't use is Project Gutenberg, one of the best data sets. In fact, today, if you talk about the best data set for research, it is archive. And if you go to this website called sciencepal.com, you can even get the best data sets and literature review extraction. But I would like to recommend the coordinator that if in the future, if you want to organize one lecture, you can organize that how we can write, you can use research for artificial intelligence, where I would like to teach practically how you can perform literature review of 6 months work in just 1 minute. So 6 months work can be done in 1 minute today and very accurate. So these are some of the example data sets that you can see in terms of YouTube, the movie lens, and the 1000 genome project. But of course, today it depends on your data sets because I'm connected to hospitals, I'm connected to friends. They all give me the regular data set and I keep on training my models live on Alibaba Cloud. So now everybody, I will be talking about data preparation. So this is the most important fact that you need to perform. What is called data pre-processing. Now, what is data pre-processing means that once you collected the data, you need to pre-process that data, that what exactly is the quality and structured. Because remember, the data set or whatever the data, it is available on the sources. No doubt your sources are reliable, it is best. But remember, you will always get unstructured data. So to keep the unstructured data to structured form, we have to use the data pre-processing. So rule of the thumb is that unstructured data to structured data, you need to perform the step 1, the baby step 1, that is called data pre-processing. So it means that the quality and structure is not officially ready for analysis. So remember, it is all update from web scraping, which I've already told you. Web scraping means we have from robots.txt file, we can use APIs. It is always unstructured. Sometimes the rows are less or columns are more. So remember, it means that it can even lead to model mismanipulation and your AI can even hallucinate. So there can be also data values that are missing. So remember, we need different data models that require proper data formatting. And that will be the lecture for today, properly in terms of practical, that how we can perform ML models in order to perform different data formattings. So these are the missing values. So I hope what is a missing value? Like suppose you have a data set and some of the values are missing, some of the crucial rows and columns are not matching. Sometimes the categories is not matching. Sometimes the feature and symmetric distribution is not matching. So remember, the data pre-processing means to detect all those manipulations, missing values, so that the data is ready for processing. So pre-processing means that you have got something like a bad t-shirt that has stains and everything. You are detecting the stains so that you should understand that what kind of wash you have to perform on washing machine and what kind of detergent you will be using so that the t-shirt becomes white again. So remember, it is like a stain based data, and you have to make it stain free data. That's the best example I can tell you. So this is all about data pre-processing. So some of the models that you can see that scale each feature that is maximum to 1 and minimum to 0. And you have to standardize it. And that's the reason we are using some models called linear regression. We are using some transformation. We are using statistics. Now you understand, everybody, that why, if you talk about data, why you talk about ML and artificial intelligence, why the person should be best into data science and statistics. Remember, everything is starting from data and everything comes to the data, and data is always manipulated. Data is never complete in itself. The first stage data is always raw. So it is same like you brought the vegetables from the market. We don't know it has insects. We don't know whether the vegetables are having washed or not. You just have to properly prepare the vegetables in hot pot. You have to wash them properly. You have to clean them so that when you cut and when you put it with your masalas and all those things, the vegetables cook perfectly. So remember, even though you are a good cook, remember, if your meat is not fresh, if your vegetables are not fresh, the dish is always a bad dish. So always remember, you just brought the vegetables from the market. It is like a data from unstructured sources. You have to make it proper. You have to clean it properly. You have to make it categorical. You have to make sure that every statistical function and every formation of data is perfect in all the things. So now you will understand that what is called data pre-processing, and now we come to the data labeling. Now you understand what is called labeling of data, because if you want to perform some supervised learning task. Now what is supervised learning? Where machine is already trained on the data and machine already knows what is the data. So remember, what is supervised learning? Where the machine has already knows the data. Unsupervised mean when the machine is trained on some data, but it is not trained on everything, and it is using its trained data values to detect the answers. So remember, data can be hand labeled by the employees. It is expensive and time consuming. So that's the reason we are using semi-supervised techniques. So remember, everybody, in order to make the data ready, you need to pre-process it. You need to label the data with supervised learning techniques so that the data, when it is fetched to the model, it is ready to train the model, then it is okay. So you can see this is called semi-supervised. It involves both labeling and unlabeled data to solve the problems. It depends on the classifier what you want to perform, and iteratively you can perform the labeling of the data. And these are the challenges that you can see, that sometimes if the data is not optimized, not pre-processed, it can lead to failure. Same like food poisoning. If your food is not okay, you are using bad content quality, you are using the old materials or expired materials, you will have food poisoning. So challenges are, you have to be very overly optimistic. You should not leave anything open. You should not include any biasness. You should not include any inappropriate validation. Now you understand that statistics is very important to keep as an AI engineer. So these are the biasness in data. I hope you can understand what is bias. So like suppose I create a manipulated data, I just create a fake data, I create a random values based data, that is all biasness. And this is the data leakage, which you will see that mostly this thing happens when we go for some trading or cryptocurrency. So data leakage is all with time series and during pre-processing. That if you are taking some timely based data from 2021 to 2025, but 2024 6 months data is not available. So that can also be data leakage, or anytime the data split is violated. So these are the outliners. So they will skew the model so that you can understand that what exactly are the outliners at the EDA stage. Now you have to train the model so that the data becomes less sensitive to failure. There is no data leakage. The data is very good and we are ready to process that data. And these are the imbalanced data sets. Now, if you ask me that, sir, which is the highest level of imbalanced data sets right now, these are only connected to two things. In fact, I will be very open with you. One is connected to medical science, because why? Every data set in medical, it is imbalanced. because we are working on some patients that are having type 1 diabetes, but it also has a type 2 diabetes. My sister is a doctor. She always say, if I want to give you the crocin, if you are having fever or vomiting, every body is different body. So every data set that is on medical, it is imbalanced. You have to go for proper pre-processing, proper outliners. You have to calculate the biasness and then make the data properly ready. Or of course, the second part of data set is about the cyber security, because attacks are different variations. Even I say you everybody, I'm a computer hacker. Trust me, if I want to hack your Facebook password, I can hack with Kali Linux also. I can even manually hack also. I can even become your friend, and I can even detect the sensitive information from you. So the only target is to hack your Facebook password. So remember, cyber security data sets are always imbalanced. You have to be very careful what kind of threat modeling or analysis you are working, and then what kind of technique you are using for pre-processing, and then the attacks are getting modeled up. So this is the learning objective recap, which I would like to show you, that we have described about data sources. We have recognized the sources. We have explained about data wrangling and augmentation methods, and what are the identification challenges. So with this, I complete my 50% of lecture today. And now I come to this lecture, which I have prepared for you. In fact, it's a complete industry lecture for all of you. So before I go to this lecture, I would like to give you 5 minutes that if you have any question, most welcome. Any question, anybody? Most welcome. Coordinator, please, if you can ask. Excuse me, coordinator, any question by the people?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just a minute.
Yes, sir. Any participants, if you have any
Yeah, I'm
questions,
getting the
you
hand
can
raised
ask.
up. Shalu Peshwani. Madam, you can unmute and you can ask your question, because right now I don't have the chat box with me. Please hurry up. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Sir, will steps of data cleaning in the next 50% of the session?
Madam, I don't understand you. Your voice was cutting up. Thank you.
Am I audible properly now?
Yes, now you're audible. Please go ahead, please. What is your question?
Sir, will you be showing the data how to clean and how to
Yeah. I will be showing you some examples. I have prepared some examples for you. In fact, after that, I will be going to AI tools also.
Sure. That's
Practical will be there, because I'm not a theory person.
Sir, one of the question is, from where can we get the data about natural disaster?
Madam, I have already told you
Problem.
that when we go to the practicalities, I will show you the different data sources. But of course, if you talk about the biggest data sources, people say that it is only Kaggle or Google Dataset Search Engine. But I would like to request you, please open the website called Hugging Face, and over there you can see the latest models that are coming up, which are even paid, and you can use them free. And there is a dataset option there, which I can show you right now. Actually, I wanted to open Hugging Face when we started. When we will be going there. So if you go to Hugging Face, everybody, this is the website. This is the biggest website in the world. And if you click on data sets over here, you will see the all type of data sets that you can classify over here. So if you want to model these data sets, you can even download. So I can say that more than 750,000 data sets are available on this Hugging Face. And you can even test and validate all these models. What is happening with Google, what is happening with NVIDIA. You can even see the data set. In fact, you can even use Tencent-based video generator, which is paid one over here also. So everything is available on Hugging Face. So if you can't find it here, you have to search with Google Dataset. You have to go to some disaster-based websites. And of course, you have to find that what kind of data, the attributes of the data and labeling of the data you need to perform. So that's my answer to you. Yes, any other question? Madam, any other question by the participant? Please raise the hands. And I hope everybody is enjoying the lecture.
Yes, sir. There are no more questions about this. You can start, sir, with the presentation.
Okay, thank you so much. But I would like to encourage all the people to ask as many questions, because they're talking to one of the top inventors in the world. So they will be given the best feedback as of today. Okay, so please feel free to ask the questions. Even if not about the artificial intelligence, if you are researching on any of the other wider areas, you are most welcome to ask the questions. So everybody, now we understand what exactly is the foundation of data, what is called the data cleaning, the data wrapping, the feature extraction, and I've already told you what are the challenges and what exactly you need to avoid and why statistics is very important for data scientists and even for AI engineers. Now I will be talking about the data pre-processing, only the pre-processing for real world data sets, because as being told to me that the topic is only this type of confined thing and I'm having only 2 hours, so I will be only opening this type of work. So everybody, I hope you have seen that what kind of data types and forms are there. Now you see how I make the PPT for artificial intelligence. So use this type of methodology in order to make your presentation. So you can say that we have the attribute value data. So what is the data types, whether it is numerical or categorical, whether the data type is of statistic and dynamic, and other kinds of data you can find, whether it's a distributed data, text data, web data, images, audio, and video. I've already given you the categories. I've already shown you the sources. I've also given you the data sets examples. But remember, everything is unstructured. You have to make it structured. That's why we are using the structured, unstructured, and semi-structured based techniques. And we are using machine learning to train on that data and performing the output. So you can say, everybody, that this will be the contents for the lecture, in which I will be telling you why pre-process the data, data cleaning, data integration and transformation, data reduction, discretization, and summary. So everybody, why data pre-processing? Now I have already given to you in depth, because data in real world is dirty. Now what is dirty? Dirty means it is unstructured. It cannot be used as such. So same, I can give you the example. You want to bring some vegetables and you bring it from the road market or from any thela walas, and they will give you the market and they give you that onions, potatoes, and tomatoes. Now, can you just straight cut that onion and tomato and put it on your pot and you can start cooking? No, you have to clean them. Maybe you need to use the hot water so that all the bacteria is dead. Otherwise, you will all be in the food poisoning situation. So remember, same is the data in the real world. It is dirty because it is incomplete. It is missing it is missing attribute values, lack of certain interest, like suppose occupation. It is not having the answer. Noisy, containing errors or outliner. For example, salary is equal to -10. It is noisy data. And it is inconsistent. Like suppose we say age is equal to 42, birthdays like this, was rating 1, 2, 3, now rating ABC, discrepancies between duplicate records. So remember, if you talk about the unstructured data, it is having three major pillars. One is incomplete, one is noisy, and second is inconsistent. So you can see how I explain the things. You should always explain the concept with real-time example. So why data processing is important? You can see because the no quality of data, no quality binding results, and quality decision only based on quality data. So that's the reason, everybody, have already told you that 90% of your, if you're an AI student or you are working on artificial intelligence on any perspective, no matter what kind of model you are, what kind of methodology you are working, but the most important thing is the data. In fact, I would not tell you the name of the university. One of the, and I can just tell you one of the NITs. They sent me one thesis last month, and trust me, the data was only collected from Kaggle, and that data set was not even updated from last 1 year. And you will be shocked to know, everybody, that I didn't see the next parts, and I immediately rejected the thesis because of the strong critical comments that the methodology is not even is outdated. In fact, the person has not done any real-time modeling, and the data set is highly outdated, and the thesis of PhD got rejected. So remember, everything depends on your preparation, cleaning, and transformation, the sources of data, the reality of data, no noisy data, no missing values, properly pre-processed. So this is the multi-dimensional measure of data quality. You can see the data should be accurate, complete, consistent, timeliness, value-added, interpretable, and accessibility. So you can take the photo and ask yourself, is your data set having all these parameters? If any of the parameter is missing, trust me, you need to go back and you need to work on that data. That's why I'm telling you, it is all like a soldier. If you want to fight a war, everything doesn't depend on what kind of you can say the things that you have, like the skills that you have. You can shoot with a good point of error, that is not a problem. But if your sword and your gun is not okay, trust me, it is a problem. I hope you have seen the movie Jawan. I hope everybody has seen that movie. It is one of my favorite movies. I hope you have seen that a problem that happened, that why army loses 27 soldiers. No doubt they were good soldiers, they were fit, but everything they were also ready to shoot down the enemies. Their value of sighting was very good, but the gun didn't work. So I hope that was the problem. Okay, so remember, if the gun doesn't work, you will be killed. So same, if your data is not okay, it is not having the proper this type of view, these all, you can say the 10 parameters that I'm telling in front of you, no book gives this parameter. This is all practical. So the data set is not ready for processing. So these are the major tasks, everybody. If you ask me that, sir, what are the major tasks I have to perform? So the first task is data cleaning. Now this is the answer for all of you. Data integration, that if the data set is not complete, you have to integrate with multiple databases. Data transformation, you have to normalize the data. I hope everybody knows about data normalization. We all study in DBMS, but if you talk about big data, we are all talking about transformation and aggregation. And of course, after that, we have to perform multi-dimensionality reduction so that it should not give you any you can say over fitting of the model. And after that, we need to perform data discretization only for numerical data. So this is another presentation very important for this lecture today, that what are the major tasks that we perform in data pre-processing. Now ask yourself, have you performed these answers? Have you done these operations before making the model or making the data ready? If not, go back. So remember this slide number 6 and slide number 7. Please take the photo, and no problem, I will be sharing both these presentations to you because I believe in sharing. So now I will be talking about data cleaning. So what is data cleaning? Data cleaning is one of the major problems in data warehousing. So this is the data cleaning. Find the missing values, identify outliers, correct inconsistent data, and just a second, please. Okay. So you can see, everybody, I have already cleared to you what is outliner, what is noisy data. So you have to correct all the things and you have to resolve the redundancy. Okay, so please make sure that your pre-processing and data cleaning takes at least 45 to 50% of your time after collecting the data from the sources. So this is the missing value data. I will not go much over there. So you can see missing data value can lead to malfunction, inconsistency, misunderstanding, and no changes on the data. And that was a problem in COVID-19, and that is a problem that is happening in brain tumor. That's why these days, if you write a paper, even though your paper is correct, and if you submit to a paper to any Elsevier or a Springer journal, sometimes the people also comes to me that, sir, you collaborate with us, our paper is not getting okay. But the major problem is that they feel that, okay, they will use the data set from Kaggle, they will use the analysis of XGBoost or random forest or SVM machines, the paper will be accepted. No. Remember, everybody, understand, paper can only be accepted. It depends on your data pre-processing, your novelty of the technique, and above all, how you are actually performing good in terms of matrices and analysis. You have to prove that how it is better. So even today, if you ask me, sir, are the COVID papers accurate? No, none of the paper is accurate. In fact, none of the paper, if you talk about in network security, is accurate, which is based on data sets. And if you ask me that, sir, is the data science okay in terms of breast cancer? It is only 50% accurate. So remember, everybody, data is inconsistent. So how to handle missing data? I have already given you the answer. So if you ask me that what are the techniques to handle missing data, we have Bayesian, naive-based technique, we have decision tree and EM algorithm. So you can see the answer now, where naive-based formula, the decision tree and EM algorithm comes. If the data set is missing some values, you can handle with these 3 types of algorithms: EM algorithm, decision tree, and Bayesian formula. These are the 3 best probable values that are seen. And trust me, the tedious and infeasible task becomes better. This is the best explanation I can give you. So this is the noisy data. So noisy data means faulty data, data entry problems, data transmission problems, inconsistency. And this is the answer, everybody, how to clear noisy data. So remember, everybody, this is my first answer to you, how to handle missing data, because we are performing pre-processing of data in terms of missing data. Missing data means that there is an attribute salary is equal to dash dash, age is equal to dash dash, it is missing. So use Bayesian, use decision tree, use EM. And if you're talking about noisy data, everybody, over there we are putting up clustering. So whether you're using KNN means or something like that, you can smooth it. So noisy data, I've already told to you, like with the suspicious values or biasness created by the humans in terms of random values. This is all biasness or noisy data. So you can see the binding methods for data smoothing. So take this photo, everybody, how you can sort and how you can partition, how you can smoothen, and how you can see the boundaries. Everything is statistical analysis. Everything is done using clustering. And this is the outliner removal. You can see that valid is CEO salaries, noisy is one's age is equal to 200. So this is noisy. So removal methods, you can see right now, the clustering, curve fitting, and hypothesis testing. And now you understand, everybody, that why the papers get rejected, because if you're working on this type of clustering and you are not putting the hypothesis that what is the R1 value, what is the R2, your paper will automatically get rejected. So always remember, you have to put the proper validation in everything. If you talk about any of the AI paper, the first thing is abstract, then it is introduction. After introduction, it should be literature review, then it should be materials and methods. Under materials, get the data set, then outline what is data pre-processing, what is feature extraction, what is data augmentation, what any other operation on data set, then go to methods, what kind of methods you are using in order to find your own methodology. That will be the perfect answer how you structure the paper. So rest you can see my research papers on ResearchGate and of course on Google Scholar and Scopus. So now I will be talking about data integration and transformation. So what is data integration, everybody? We have data set 1, we have data set 2, we have source 3, how you will combine. And that's how you have to perform the schema integration with multiple data sources. And of course, if you talk about multiple data integration, there could be conflicts in data. So that's the reason you have to remove duplicates. And to remove that duplicates, you can see that we perform summarization, generalization, and attribute construction. That's the answer. So remember everybody, data integration means when we have cluster of sources, source 1, source 2, source 3, and when you integrate the data, you have to transform the data because that is the highest possibility that data will also get the noise. So you have to summarize, you have to make sure that everything is constructed to the best level. Otherwise, if there is a noisy or other thing, I have already shown you the techniques, naive Bayes, decision tree, and of course your other vital algorithms you have to perform. So this is called the data transformation normalization, when we can perform the three things, min-max or z-score. Now you understand why we need to normalize the data, because why one data set combined with another data set can even lead to noise, and to transform the data we have to perform proper normalization. So this is where z-score and min-max normalization comes. Formulas are in front of you, so you can see that. Now you understand how critically we have to perform operations on data set. Everything has to be critically performed. You can see the formula. So now everybody, I will talk about data reduction. So data is too big. Data reduction strategy I've already given to you. That is dimensionality reduction. So if one of the attribute is not required, you can remove it. You can perform aggregation. You can perform sampling. And that's the answer, everybody. So you can mostly we can use the stepwise backward elimination depending on the data. But these days, if you talk about the high-end data sets, everything, we combine the forward selection and backward elimination. So rest you can research more on this type of examples, but mostly the examples I can give you is medical healthcare, something with regard to trading data sets, cryptocurrency based predictions. So if you're talking about anything with regard to prediction, regeneration, analysis, over there you can perform forward selection and backward elimination. And these are the histograms, but I have created one coding for you where I will be showing some heat map for you. And this is clustering. So what is clustering? Partition of the data. So it can be partitioned properly, but you have to find out that what kind of clustering methods you have to perform. But today I cannot go to clustering because clustering leads to the next level of pre-processing, which will take lots of time. So I have created a confined presentation for you. And this is sampling. And I hope everybody has learned about statistics. You can see that in terms of statistics, the most important statistical sampling that we use is stratified sampling. So approximation, what kind of percentage, what could be the data, what kind of data we require, and till how much we can generate and do the testing. That's how we can perform stratified sampling. So you can see, everybody, the raw data and the cluster-based stratified sampling. So how we classify? We can do the dimensionality reduction, we can perform attribute selection, and we can find the missing values. This is the discretization that you can see in front of you, whether you are talking about nominal, ordinal, or continuous. Because as a professor of AI, and of course as a professor of software engineering, over here I'm not teaching software engineering, but I'm teaching software measurement, that what exactly to be performed in terms of the measurement of matrices, so that the client and the quality based software predictions and of course software implementations can be better in terms of continuous improvement. Over there we perform these attributes and all those things. And this is called about binning, that is about attribute values, equibit binning, and equifrequency binning. So it all depends on you what kind of negativity, infinity, and positivity you need to applet, and of course you need to define, and you can perform it. And this is the summary for today, everybody, that now I have told you about data preparation, data cleaning, data integration, discretization, everything. This completes my all training, that is theoretical training for you. And I hope you have all enjoyed. This completes your 60% of the lecture now. So now, before I start everything, please, anybody has any question, please let me know. Excuse me, coordinator. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Madam, I will
Nobody
be
has mentioned.
Yeah, thank you. Madam, because now it is already 9 o'clock in Vietnam, so I will not be giving you the email today. So tomorrow morning, I will be sending you these two presentations as well as all the coding that I will be sharing. Okay. So
Yes.
after
Okay,
that,
sir.
you can, of course, after that, you can share these presentations and the codes to the participants. And everything is well tested. You can see I've prepared. I will just copy paste. You can just copy paste on your Collab or your Anaconda. Depends on you. You can do that. Yes, any questions? I will just take 1 minute. Any questions? Thank you. I hope everybody is enjoying. Coordinator, any question, please? Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, any participants wants to ask any question, you can ask. We will unmute you, or you can put your question in chat also.
But madam, chat box is not visible to me.
Yeah. Okay, sir. So they are asking, are there any automated processing tools?
Madam, I will be discussing today now.
Okay.
That will be
And
automated.
the
In fact,
question.
you can see the example right now. It is performing automated
Yes.
processing right now. Automated processing. You can see I have processed the data properly. So because I'm having limited time and have to discuss many things, so I will be not be explaining each and everything, but I will be telling that what exactly are the fields, how we can normalize the data, and how what the configs. But I have given everything in comments and everything. This is all my source code that I have created for you, because I don't believe in any vibe coding for development. I do my coding at my own end. Everything is perfect structure. So everybody, I hope we can start with the next part, madam, the practical part. Can we start now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much for confirmation. So everybody, now I hope you have understood what exactly is called data cleaning, data engagement, data sources, data sets, and what are the thumbs rules, what are the algorithms, what exactly are the techniques, the challenges, and of course, I told you what exactly are the paper structure for research paper. And of course, I've already told you that what about the pre-processing, entropy, classification, clustering, everything is clear to you now. So everybody, let us start with some pre-processing. So you can see that I have installed pandas, and I have also done something with regard to the packages that I have installed. So I have imported all the packages, and I'm using something with regard to the data limit of 5,000. It means that the data is unstructured. So here is a collection of data, and as per the request, I'm printing all the rows and shapes, which is unstructured. And after that, I'm performing the data fixes. You can see that this is all about data fixing. You can check all the things. So after that, everybody, I'm also doing the deduplication things, and I'm doing the trimming of the data. And after that, we are performing feature engineering, missing value report, and export for downstream tasks. So you can say that was the unstructured data, and now the structure of the data is well clean, and you can see that there is a clean prequet for in front of you. And of course, if you want to download any repository from Kaggle, you just have to install pip install Kaggle, and you can just go to the JSON file, and you can upload the JSON file. You can even control the data sets from there. So there is another data set that you can see in terms of the local based Titanic based data generation with regard to the passenger ID, where passengers having in too much missing values, and of course we have to reduce the skews and all those things. So this is the coding that I have created, and you can see that I have trained and validated with stratification, which I have already told you that if you really want to perform any sampling or structureize a sampling, only stratified sampling is possible. So after that, you can see what kind of missing values were there. And after that, we were able to perform precision, recall, and F1 score and features in terms of these type of things. So everything will be given to you. And in terms of the values, I have using the float 64 base, that is the data values. So this is what I have prepared in front of you. And you can just copy the source code and everything. You can run it on Google Colab and Anaconda. Okay. And if you want to have one more example, there is also one more example I have created in front of you in terms of what are the survival people in terms of Titanics. And there is one more example I have created that what exactly in terms of normalization when we talk about some of the global power plant databases. So you can see as per the results, I have given random forest techniques, and here is the heat map where we can perform some vine features. So everything is written over there. You can see the code in terms of plotting results, and everything is in front of you. You can see, first of all, the libraries, then we are collecting the data, then we are profiling the data, we are performing the correlation heat map, and this is all about how I am cleaning and pre-processing the data. So after that, we have to define the numeric and categorical features because we have to classify the data. Then after that, we need to pre-process in terms of the pipeline. So what is the pipeline? Pipeline means that we have to classify the entities and attributes. And then we are performing the proper modeling using two machine learning techniques. One is random forest and one is gradient boosting. And the results are in front of you. And after that, we perform visualization of data. So you can see the coding, the perfect structure, and everything is in front of you. You can get all the results in terms of random forest and gradient based and true quality. Okay. So these are the 3-4 examples I have prepared for you for this presentation. And I will be giving my presentations, the source code, everything to Madam in terms of IP and BY. You can just import on Google Colab or you can import it on your Anaconda and you can work it out. Any questions, anybody? Once this is complete, then I go to complete practical hands-on of artificial intelligence. Complete AI. And after that, if you want me to do something specific practical of AI tool which you want to have, you can have it. No problems. Yes, Ankit Didwania.office@gmail.com. I request all the participants to please rename yourself with your name so that I can call your name. Okay, sir, please unmute yourself. So please, you can ask the question so that we cannot waste more time and we can go morely with the artificial intelligence tools.
Sir, if we need to combine and use data, having multiple data formats which are downloaded from multiple data sources like satellite images, ground sensor data, meteorological data for air pollution prediction kind of stuff. And what is the best way to pre-process and then go for a research paper and get a clean data
in order to perform pre-processing, you have to first of all classify, you have to perform the noisy data first of all, and missing values. You can use the dimensionality reduction, you can perform the KNN, you can perform the clustering, and of course you need to use the Naive Bayesian techniques in order to perform the missing values and other things. Then of course you have to classify what kind of data and what type of data you want. Then you have to perform dimensionality reduction, and then you can perform the training on the model. Like I've given you all the techniques.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other question by anybody so that I can start with AI?
No, sir. There are no more questions.
And madam, everything will be given to you by tomorrow morning. Okay.
Okay,
and
sir.
For the AI websites, which I'm telling you, because this is the websites I will be opening and I will be closing one by one, so participants can note down what and they can note it on their pen or paper, or they can open on their mobiles or laptops parallelly. No problem.
Yes.
So, madam,
Yes,
we
sir.
will take a break for 2 minutes now. 2 minutes break. We will take a break for 2 minutes and then we will start. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
one person, maybe he's calling my name. Maybe he's asking some question.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, can we prepare our own data set?
Yes, you can prepare your own data set. In fact,
is it a valid one so we can write the research paper?
Sir, let me tell you. In fact, I can show you. Just wait. Wait. Let me show you what recently our paper got accepted. Let me show you. Just wait. Okay. Sir, can you see the email of mine, please?
Yes,
can you
sir.
see
Yes,
the email?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you see the title of the paper right now? Can you see the title?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So you can see that we are working on multi-model deep fusing network, and it is enhancing graft survival prediction in NAFLD patients preceding liver transplantation. Sir, we have got this data in from more than 27 hospitals in India, 17 hospitals in Vietnam, 8 hospitals in Taiwan, 11 hospitals in China, 7 hospitals in Australia, and 6 hospitals in Japan.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
I
so
got
you
it.
can see, and all the data set is valid. And once the paper will be online, you can see it is accepted in IEEE Multimedia 8 days before. It is a Q1 journal, so very soon this paper will be online. So every coding and everything will be done on GitHub. So you can see our paper on that. Okay.
And sir, align with that, if let's say that I am having some theoretical concept, based on that, if I'll prepare my data set, and if I'll, with the help of ChatGPT, if I'll
No,
extend that
no,
data
no,
set.
no, 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 no. If you want to create your data set with your imagination, it is not a data set.
No, no,
You
no,
need to
no,
have the.
no, sir. Not with imagination. Means suppose some agriculture reports are already there. Means
Yeah, so
only
you
they
can
are.
cite those reports. Na? You can cite those reports
Okay.
that I have taken the acknowledgement. You can write that all the data that is being extracted and produced in the data set, it is all with proper acknowledgement of these agriculture reports available on these websites. And you can put them as a reference also.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
no
Thank you.
problem. No problem. In fact, I have told you that one of my student is working on copyright-based, games-based research from master degree student from Hongik University in South Korea. He's in Sejong. So what we
Yes,
are
sir.
doing, we are collecting all the
Thank you, sir.
data-based
Thank you very
copyright
much.
infringements from various laws like Korea, Japan, and USA. And he's collecting the data from these sources, and then we are able to train that model. We are using the LLM model for that. Okay? Got it, sir?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I can take one more question, then we can have a 2 minutes break, and then I teach only practical everybody of high-end quality practical that I will be teaching.
Sir, can I ask one more question, sir?
Or sir, you can ask me 100 questions. I have told you that I will not be going anywhere unless or until all the questions by all participants are fully answered.
Okay, sir. And
Yes.
sir, where I'll get the sensor related data set? Suppose some agriculture related things are there, and there I want to take the temperature, humidity, like these values. So
Sir,
from
I
where
can
I'll
tell
get?
you because I am a IoT guy. Because we are also working on agriculture. We are working on underwater sensor network. I'm preparing LoRaWAN based sensors and gateways for that. So it is better that you take some agriculture farm and you prepare some sensors based on Raspberry Pi or LoRaWAN based, and you can get all the sensor data on some of the online cloud. So it is better that you collect the data depending on the agriculture farm. So I can say that if you talk about an agriculture sensor, you can even get the DIY sensor from Amazon, which is only costing 1800 rupees. And you can even add something like you can put the Raspberry Pi and you have the GPIO, and you can prepare and you can add those sensors called the temperature, the humidity sensor, the moisture sensor, all those agriculture sensors, and place it on agriculture farm and get those sensor data on the some online analytics website like a cloud computing website. Even on MATLAB, you can get that data and you can put that as a data set.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Because remember, I have already told you, I can even give you the data set, no problem. I can search the data set for you, but remember, it will be unstructured. Maybe that data set will not be making any meaning for you regarding what kind of specific problem you are going to solve. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Madam, now we can take a 2 minutes break. After that, we will start. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes.
And how much time I have? I think 25 minutes more I have.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. That's why I have requested the coordinator to increase my session from 1.5 hour to 2 hours, because I want to base more on practical.
Okay, sir.
Okay, ma'am, can we start, please? We can get more time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So everyone, now I'm going to change your life in next 15 to 20 minutes. So please be very careful and note down all these websites and see the practical very wisely. Now, everybody come to this website, first of all, lmarena.ai. Now, what if I tell you that today we all talk about ChatGPT, Gemini, we all talk about Quen or Grok models, and we all say that some of the models, if you want to use, it is all paid. So what if I tell you that there is a website that you can use all these models free? I again repeat, free, without any payment, and above all, unlimited. So go to this lmarena.ai, and if you click on battle, you click on direct chat, you can see that we have all the models, GPT 2.5. You can even perform vibe coding, GPT 4.1. You can even have the Amazon model. You can even have Llama 4 and even the Quen 3, which is a 235 billion parameter, the Claude 3.7. And in fact, you can also see that you can even use DeepSeek 3.1. Now, right now you can see Chat GPT 5.0. Now, suppose if I want to say, what is data pre-processing, and tell me all the techniques used for missing values and noisy data reduction, and also tell me with some real-time examples. Now you see everybody, I'm using ChatGPT 5 and it is so fast that it is giving me the answers right now. So if you want to say that today ChatGPT is paid, it is actually a myth today, and you can see that you can use all the models free of cost. So this is the website, everybody, lmarena.ai. Use it. In fact, I will tell you one more website where you can even generate all the photos, all the videos free, all the tools, everything is free. No need to pay a single penny from today. So this is lmarena, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this website. So next website, everybody, this is called napkin.ai. So I just have to click on get napkin free. Now see this, what I will do, and this is the biggest problem, everybody. Understand that today most of the retraction of the papers happens because the images are getting copied. So if you're writing a book chapter or writing a conference paper or even a journal paper, come to this website and trust me, you will be safe and secure. So I come to my Chat GPT and I just generate some information, explain cloud computing and its types in 500 words. So let me generate some information. And on this type of information, I want to generate a image. Now see how I can generate a perfect image, which is free of cost. So let it complete the generation, then we will start. Okay, so let's take this one, everybody, that I want to make one diagram for this information. So I copy this diagram, copy this information. And now what I do, I just paste it. It is giving me some problem. Okay, so I just paste this information, everybody. Okay, I paste this information, and after that I just have to select the information and I click on this blue button. Now what it will do, the artificial intelligence will detect the information and it will automatically make the diagram for me, automatically. Now see everybody, what kind of beautiful diagram I can make right now. And all the diagrams is all copyright free, no need for any plagiarism. You can use it for your book chapters, you can use it for your conference papers, no problems at all. Don't copy paste anything. Okay, so you can even see I can even get this type of high-end images that I can generate. And above all, everything is free. Everything you can generate 100 of images in 1 minute, no problems at all. So this is how you use artificial intelligence to generate the images without any problem. So note down the website, everybody, napkin.ai. Now, everybody, what if I tell you that no need to search any artificial intelligence tool? So there is a website called, there is an AI for that. So if I want to search something with regard to resume building, I just want to search resume building and you can see that I got all the tools that are actually there for resume building. So if I click on resume and cover letters, so now all the tools that are based on artificial intelligence for resume building, it is in front of you. Same if I search over here, that is video generation, and I click over here, that is some other tools called view 10 more, and you can see all the tools that are available till now in terms for video generation, it is in front of you. All the tools. So it is called the encyclopedia or the Google of AI tools. So how you can get it, and above all, some tools are free, some tools are paid. You can even put the free mode, you can put the premium mode, everything. You can just say put it on free mode. So all the tools that are available for free in terms of this one, it will be available in front of you. So this is how we use artificial intelligence tools, and we are well aware that what tools are getting up and what are the new tools that are being added up. So everything is available, everybody. There is an AI, there is an AI for that. So please open this website. There is an AI for that, and you can enjoy this website. This is one of the best websites to search for AI tools. Now the next thing, everybody, I would like all of you to please open this website called chat.quinn.ai. In fact, I must say today, rather than to use chat GPT, use Quinn. In fact, you can even generate photos unlimited also. So let me generate one photo for you. So let us go for image generation. I just say panda in fighter pilot dress. Let's make the photo. And in fact, the photo that will be generated, it is better than ImageGen. In fact, it is fastest image generator in the world right now. And above all, it is free, unlimited free. Same, you can even use it for chat GPT also. So within 30 seconds, we get our image. Chat GPT takes 45 to 50 seconds. And you can see a beautiful high quality 4K photo is in front of me. And above all, it is free, it is unlimited, no need to worry. And you can even change the models. You can see even Quinn 3 to 35 billion parameters, even 30 billion. You can even expand more models. So same, if I don't want to use image generator, I can even go to new chat, and you can see even I can use some web development, image generation. In fact, you can even go for research also. Now, suppose I want to do deep research. Now see this, everybody. I want to do research on IoT in agriculture. Can you tell me what are the best sources to get the data sets for sensors and other oriented information? Let's perform the deep research. It can even write paper for you. Now you can see it is asking me the question, what exactly the answer I'm looking for. So I just say number 1 is yes. Number 2, I'm looking for real-time sensor data. And number 3, I'm looking for public available data sets. Press enter. Now you see the results, everybody. So this is how, in terms of research mode, in terms of image generation, you can perform all the researches. So this is one of the best tools that you must use every day as compared to chat GPT. So it will take some little bit of time because it's a research. In fact, you can even perform literature view on this website. So till it happens, I would like to open one website for all of you. This is the website, everybody, which I will also share with the coordinator tomorrow. So what if I tell you that I'm making one database of Ninja AI tools? So in fact, it is also a data set. So all the data, all the new tools, everything in terms of agencies, app builders, chatbots, everything, whatever you want, it is available over here. But you can't download this data set, and you can just use it and you can open. So I can give you this link maybe tomorrow to the coordinator, and you can see this link at your end, and you can visit the websites like anything. So now, everybody, if I tell you that you can make an idea to app in minutes. So see this, everybody. Build me an app showing blockchain based data recording in hospitals. Okay, let me make it something like this. Make an app providing blockchain oriented structure to save medical healthcare records. So in a matter of 2-3 minutes, everybody, it will make a complete app for me, complete blockchain oriented structure. So you can see the agent is running now. So if you want to make any games, if you want to make anything with regard to the development, if you want to make some data set oriented work, this is the perfect answer where you can use app.emergent.sh. And you can see right now, it is asking me a few questions, blockchain approach, actual blockchain, patients only. So I confirm, yes, okay. So you can see that it is making me an exciting project today now in terms of blockchain project for security and immutability. It means everything will be created in terms of solidity and everything will be designed. Okay, so I just asked the answer. So I have to answer some questions, so it will automatically generate the code for me. Okay, so you can generate the code and you can give the answers. So next website, everybody, the complete website for all of you, it is called chat.inflip.pro, where you can have all the models like that is called LM Arena to generate the photos. So you can see, I will describe my vision, whatever I want to describe. So I just say, family walking on the streets of London in cyberpunk style. So you can see the image model that I'm using is Imagen 4, Imagen 3, uncensored Quinn model, Flux 1.1, Flux Pro, everything is available. So I can use the Imagen 4 right now, and you can see the ratio of the scale. I want a landscape photo. I want 2 images, whatever it is, I will generate the image automatically. So this is also one of the best websites that you can generate. Maybe the website is open for some time. So I will generate a high quality image, and you can see, everybody, the image is generated in front of you. So this is how you can generate a cyberpunk city, and right now the resolution is 8K, and I'm generating unlimited images free of cost. Any model that you want to use is available free. Everything is free here. Okay, so just remember this website, chat.inflip.pro. Now the next website for all of you, everybody, this is going to change your mind today. That is for productivity, free tools to make your life simple. So the website is called TinyWow. So if you click on PDF, you can even edit your PDF to Word, JPG to PDF, merge. In fact, you can even go to images also. You can even make the profile photo, AI image generator, everything, whatever you want to do. In fact, you can even write the paragraph, essay writer, article writer, everything is available. In fact, you can even generate the video also. You can even perform lots of file-based operation. So please go to tinywow.com. And now if you want to do anything with regard to images, videos, files, writing, anything, PDF, it is the website, tinywow.com. Now the next website, everybody, what if I tell you that I can generate a research paper today? Yes, I can generate a research paper. So this is the website, everybody, storm.genie.stanford.edu. So let me get started. And I just log in with my Gmail. And now let me get started. And now what the topic I want to write. Now see this, everybody. A review on blockchain or industry 4.0 and hospitals. So I just press start. And now what is the writing purpose? I want to make a conference paper, or you can even say that I want to make a journal paper. I want to write some, you can say a research or journal paper. I want to write a book chapter, everything. I click on submit and it will start the generation. So this is the best idea how you can perform literature review and you can generate some information before you start actual research. In fact, it will also browse the internet with top sources, archives and everything and perform literature review, browse all the things, and it will also give you references also. So everything will be done. I'm not even touching my computer. You can even see my hands are in front of you. So still the Max is working. Maybe because of the real-time sensor data, it will take some time. So I will be generating the research paper in front of you. So next time, if you're doing some research, you want to generate some paper, your specific idea, put it over there, add more and more complexities. And above all, you can generate unlimited research papers in any number of days. Unlimited, no payment, nothing, free of cost. Then I will tell you how to improve your chat GPT skills. So till it generates, let me go to the next website, everybody. It's called originality.ai. So now let me ask, now suppose if I would say, what is cloud computing and how it is different from edge computing, and give me some real-time use cases. Now, this is the question I want to ask to ChatGPT. Now, of course, I can copy it and ChatGPT will answer. But remember, this is a very basic prompt and ChatGPT will give me only basic information. What if I make a better prompt? So what I will do, I will just make the purpose of the prompt and I click on generate. So maybe the website is not working right now. Anyways, I just changed the website. You can go to this website, everybody, Prompt Genie. This is the perfect website that you can have, and you can describe your AI task. Just log in with Google. So if that originality doesn't working, you can put it tomorrow. If it is not working, you can go to this website. Sometimes websites have some problems. So I just say, what is cloud computing and how it generated from and how it is different from edge computing. I just click on generate prompt. And now it will tell me what exactly should be the prompt I should be putting on front of ChatGPT. So now you can see, it is written, you are an expert in IT and architect. A user asked about cloud computing, how it is different. And you can see how I want the response. I want the formatting tone and input is this and output is that. Now, this is how you need to copy all the things and then you put it on ChatGPT. Trust me, everything becomes the next level. So this is how you make the prompts. Okay, so if you don't know what exactly is prompt engineering, no need to worry. Come to Prompt Genie, put it everything. Even you can put your image prompt also. Let Prompt Genie improves the prompt and then you copy to ChatGPT. So now everybody, the next website for all of you, same like Prompt Genie, we have Prompt Hackers also. So you click on prompts, or suppose if I want to generate the prompts, like suppose what kind of role ChatGPT wants you to play. Now see this everybody, I want you to play the role of computer scientist. What is the task? I want to know what is data science and how it will be connected to quantum computing in near future. So this is my task that I want to know. Now I will generate the prompt. It will automatically act as a computer scientist and it will make the best prompt for me. Okay, now see this everybody, the answer is in front of you. You are a renowned computer scientist specializing in intersection of data science and quantum. Your goal is to provide a comprehensive explanation, its control principles. Now this is the answer what I want to have. What is data science, core principles, applications, quantum computing overview, everything. In fact, it will make a complete research paper for you. That's how everybody we can make the best prompts in the life. In fact, you can even make the prompt for Mid Journey. You can make the prompt for anything like in terms of image generator. You can even optimize your prompt. So this is how everybody, how you can make the perfect prompt and you can use the chat GPT to perfect potential. So come to this website, make the prompt, go to LM Arena, copy paste that prompt. Now you are the best prompt scientist in the whole world. So remember this website, everybody, prompthackers.co. Now the next website for all of you, again, it is also like that there is there is that for AI. This is called opentools.ai. So you can say you can even subscribe to this newsletter. Okay, so now you will see that I just log in with Google now. Okay. So now you see that all the top AI tools all time, you can see what are the tools that are coming up, what are the launches that are happening today. In fact, you want to search any tool, like suppose I want to search a tool with regard to, you can say avatar creation. So in terms of avatar, you will see that what kind of tools are available. So whatever you put it today on this website, it will give you what are the tools. In fact, you can even submit your own AI tool. Everything is available on opentools.ai. Now the next website, everybody, what AI can do today. This is another website where you can see all the comprehensive tasks that you want to perform. Suppose I want to generate a song. I click on search and it will automatically find that these are the websites, these are the browser, and these are the tags. And you can see right now, Suno AI.music generator. And I can click on this website and immediately it will take me to website, everybody, that I can generate the songs. So you can get all the things in terms of songs and everything. So you can make a song for free. Let us make a song. Opening ceremony of FDP program on machine learning. Oh, it's under maintenance. Okay. Okay, anyways, you can explore the songs. Let me play one song for you. So this is the website where I'm using always in order to generate the YouTube videos, and everything is copyright free. So you can go to suno.ai, and of course you can even go to this one, like generate some song lyrics. You can even generate music in various styles. Everything is available for you. So whatever you want to do, what AI can do today, everything is available. So even you can click on top 100 AIs and you can get the idea, everything. These are the top AIs, everybody. Gen Image, Beauty AI, Autopilot Shots, Right Here, Twisty, AI Dance Generator, everything. And now everybody, you can see that research paper is generated, a review on blockchain for industry 4.0 and hospitals. You can see the abstracts, introduction, blockchain in hospitals, case studies, everything is available. So again, you have to improve the prompt. I have already told you that I want to generate a paper. You can go to that prompt genie or prompt hackers, make a good prompt, come it over here, and you can see all the summary and everything. So this is how you can make your own papers, and you can even see the references. And of course, you can do more and more things with storm.genie.stanford.edu. Okay, now everybody, what if I tell you that the problem of generation of the AI or in terms of privacy can be solved? So today you can download this LM Studio, which is free of cost, and you can download all the models in your own computer. But remember, your computer has to have 32 GB of RAM minimum. So just download all the things and you can run all these models on your own computer. No need to go online. But of course, today you have LM Arena, you can use it there, but you can download all the models here. So this is the answer, everybody, that this is called lmstudio.ai. You can download, but I will give you one more studio after some time. lmstudio.ai is one of the best answers. Now, everybody, if you want to generate something more, if you want to run more tools, you want to generate images, videos, everything. So this is also anything LLM. You can download the models, and you can generate images, songs in your own computer. No need to be connected to the internet. So download here and start installing. So you can see one-click installer, local by default, no account needed, and it is compatible for everything. So this is how you can download the LM Studio and even anything LLM. Now, the next website for all of you, everybody, it's called app.chathub.gg. So what if I tell you that I want to compare what exactly the results are happening? So suppose I want to generate a Python code for matrix operations. Generate a Python code for matrix operations and make sure the code is simple and code comprise of proper comments on the code. Now see this, everybody. 5 GPTs will run automatically: Gemini, GPT-5, Claude, and DeepSeek. It also depends on you what kind of image generator, AI translator you want to do, and you can get the answers. This is how you can understand how with the same prompt different models work, and the best model you can use it. So that's why the trial and error things can be reduced, and you can work with different models. And all models are free, everybody. You can use it for unlimited purpose. In fact, you can even add more models, Quinn and Kimi, K2, all the things. Everything is in front of you. Everything. So go to this website, everybody, app.chathub.gg. One of the secret websites. Most of the people don't know this website. Now, the next website for all of you is called Tool FK. You can see, I will not demonstrate. You can see AI article generator, AI poem generator, online drawing board, AI video generator, AI ID passport generator, whatever the tool that you are thinking in the whole world, it is available on this website. It's called toolfk.com. The next website for all of you is called Google Dataset Search Engine. Suppose I want to get some IoT sensor data for agriculture. So you can see, everybody, agriculture IoT data, and you can see that data set has been updated from till January 31, 2025. You can even see IoT sensor market report data updated on January 7. Okay. So same, if I want to get some data set with regard to brain tumor, you can get all the data sets here. Okay. And above all, I have already told you how you can do the multiple fusion of data sets, how you can do that. You can go with that code and Python codes and all those things. But the best answer is that you go to Hugging Face and you can search on data. You can click on data sets and you can just click over here. Brain tumor. And you get the best data sets in the whole world. In fact, every model you can use right now in the whole planet. Okay, this is called the text to image model, the sentence similarity model. Everything is coming. You can use it. Now the next website, everybody, that's the same website like LM Studio. If you want to download advanced AI capabilities and you want to run all your models locally, this is the answer, everybody. Download the Misty Studio. You can click on Windows and you can download all the models that you can see right now. Everything is running locally. In fact, you can even run Chat GPT-5 locally on your computer. But only thing is that your system should be above 32 GB of RAM or a gaming machine. Now, the next website, everybody, you can see I have generated one poem from Chat GPT. Let me show you. First of all, before this lecture, I have created a poem. So this is the poem, everybody, that you can see. Make a beautiful poem representing friendship of pigeon and mouse. So I copied this poem and I went to Flickr and I just have to copy the script and it will make a video. So I just play the video in front of. So this is the video that I generated in 2 minutes. So you can see I have generated a complete video of 1 minute, and this is how you can make the videos of your own. So if I go to home, you can even see You can make a video from an idea, script, URL, PPT, empty, record, or you can edit. In fact, if you have a PPT also, everybody, you can just upload your conference PPT and it can automatically make the video for you. And after that, you can even see the design, everything. But remember, every day you can make only 5 videos. That is more than enough. And above all, there is no limitation about this, about the that is called the duration of video, because automatically, because the AI makes a video for 5 to 10 for 5 seconds to 10 seconds. Over here you can make a video of 5 minutes or even 10 minutes also. So this is the website, everybody, app.flicky.ai. Now the another website that you can try is this one, everybody, genspark.ai. This is the best website to make your slides, AI sheets. In fact, today, if you want to make a data set today, you can even make a data set with this website. Today you want to make a game, today you want to make a simulator, anything you want to make, just go to Genspark. This is the best website you can make. And this is the answer, everybody. The next website for you, mgx.dev. If you want to go anything with regard to data development in terms of models, you can even use GPT-5. In fact, you can even explore more models with regard to Quinn and everything. So I recommend you can use Gemini 2.5 and you can make any ideas with agents. So you can make a website, you can make an app, you can make a simulator. Everything is possible with this mgx.dev. Now, the next website for all of you, everybody, maybe I will wind up the lecture in just 1 minute now. I will just focus on video and then one development tool. That's all. So the content is empty. Maybe you have to re-research now. Okay. So this is the website, everybody, openart.ai. If you want to make a story, you want to make a character, you want to make a video, lip sync video, you want to make an image, character, everything is available on this website. So right now I have already used my credit, so I cannot generate more, but I will make another thing. So you can see some of the things I can create over here. So you can even create a vlog properly. That what kind of vlog, what kind of topic, what kind of shopping, aspect ratio, everything, and you can create a full video. Almost you can make like 6 videos in one account. The next website, everybody, which I want all of you to use, videomaker.me in terms of van model. So I have already made this prompt in front of you. Panda flying F-16 fighter jet dressed in fighter pilot suit. So let me open that video for you. Let me show you the video. So see the video, everybody. A panda flying the fighter jet in F-16. So you can make unlimited videos. And you can make it for 8 seconds. You can make it for 540p, but 720 and 1080 are paid. And last but not the least, everybody, go to this vo.dev. This is the answer. It will automatically tell you that what exactly to want to build. But of course, you can go to Prompt Genie, improve your prompts, and then you can understand how better you can perform the building. So with this, I would like to wind up the lecture. This is all. And now the house is open for your questions. Thank you so much. Hope you all enjoyed.
Yes, sir, we all enjoyed, definitely. And I didn't even know about all of these websites, which can be very useful even in research as well as any other kind of task. You can
Actually,
generate
madam,
videos, images, high quality images, anything.
Actually, if I would have been given more time, I would have taken AI-based research also, that how you can make a literature view in 1 minute, I can say that. But maybe in the future.
Yes, sir. I tried that research paper generation, and it is working. And I am surprised how easily it can give you the clarity about so many topics.
In fact, madam, I have not opened
So
one
I tried
website
the
for you.
Storm Genie.
Yeah, in fact, I have not opened one more website that can also you just have to make a prompt using Prompt Hacker, and after that it can generate a complete conference paper with the latest data from reports that are even paid also. Everything can be the prompt.
Yes, sir. I mean, now I truly feel that we are really in an era where AI can do everything.
Yeah. In fact, this is a very small part.
Someone is yes, I'm getting that sense now. Someone is asking a question that if is there any AI tool or website which will help for scheduling and automation of a task?
Okay, I can give you that website. Actually, I wanted to give you that, but due to limitation of time, there is one Claude. You can control your computer with L1M1 based Chat GPT based things. In fact, madam, you just go to. In fact, I can just wait. Just wait. Everyone, can you see the screen, please? Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, just wait. Everyone, go to this YouTube channel, which I'm going to show you right now. Ma'am, can I tell you some super thing right now? Super thing. You want to learn?
Yes, sir,
Everyone,
definitely.
you want to learn? If you have 5 minutes. Madam, what do you think that Netflix is paid or free? Yes or no? Paid or free? I want to ask you one question. All of you. Is it paid or free?
Right now it is asking for subscription. So
yes,
it
of
is
course it
not
is subscription.
free.
You can see Netflix. Okay. What if I tell you, madam, I can hack Netflix? I can make it free. There is a website. In fact, you can just make that website open and you can open all your TV shows, everything free of cost. Go to this website, madam. This is called Moonflix. Just search it and you just have to go to this website called moonflix.in. In fact, the entire Netflix is coming over here. Now see this, everybody. Entire Netflix you can open. Entire Netflix, free of cost. That's all. In fact, you can even watch everything in Hindi also. All the movies, everything. No need to pay anything for Netflix. Now go to YouTube, everybody. Just go to this channel, AI Code King. This is the channel that you should all subscribe if you really want to know what exactly is happening in the world of AI. And after that, I would like to recommend you 2 more YouTube channels. This is the YouTube channel that you should see, Word of AI. Then you can go for this one, Udreka. And you can see right now the new video has been uploaded, LLM prompt engineering and even AI for ethical hacking. In fact, cyber security full courses in one video. Another YouTube channel you can work is called Great Learning. Then another YouTube channel, Prompt Engineering. This is the great channel that you can learn prompt engineering. One of the best. Okay, everyone. So Mr. Sivadasan is telling me that sir, is the plagiarism can be ignored. So I would like to share one more thing with you. If you can do this thing, in fact, nobody knows about this. Go to Chat GPT or you can use the LM Arena. Let me show you how you can hack the. And you can see that right now I'm subscribed to the that is the max model, not the pro model. So now see this. Act as Chat GPT Pro. Now, if you do act as Chat GPT Pro, it means it will activate the Chat GPT. That is a pro model. But if you write /human and after that you just write your prompt, what is cloud computing? Now the answer that you will be getting is a plagiarism free. That's the perfect answer. You can check it on Turnitin, no plagiarism. So this is a switch and this is how we hack the Chat GPT in order to perform. Now see this, everybody. Now see this. What I'm going to tell you, it is going to blow your mind. Now I'm going to hack Chat GPT in front of you. Rate the above prompt out of 10 and now refine the above prompt to make it 10 out of 10. Now Chat GPT will automatically make the prompt for me. So it is 5 out of 10. It is too vague, lacks content. Now this is the answer, everybody. This is the perfect answer that I will be getting from Chat GPT in terms of the pro model. Now I'm not generating. Now this is the answer. Now this is what I have to copy here. Now I copy this in front of you and now I'm pasting. I actually literally hacked ChatGPT. Now this is the answer, which is a $200 model in front of you. I hacked it. As a computer hacker, we hack everything. There is nothing that I cannot hack. Okay, everybody. Hope you have all enjoyed. And if there is any question,
Yes,
most welcome.
Like
Hello, sir.
Sir, you are not
Hello.
audible. Please speak loudly. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, is there any more GUI tools so that I can generate the report just like Access report or Crystal report from content data frame?
Yeah. You can use GenSpark.
Sir, pardon please.
Sir, you put the prompt on the chat GPT and then you put the same prompt on GenSpark. It will generate for you.
Okay, but ChatGPT will generate. Is there any separate?
Yeah. Chat GPT will generate everything. Chat GPT can generate everything. GenSpark.
GenSpark.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm giving my email address and my WhatsApp number on the chat box, madam. Okay, ma'am, we can wind up the session. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It
okay,
was a wonderful
sir.
session.
Yes, ma'am, you can wind up the session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So thank you so much, sir, for
Yes, sir.
accepting. Yes, madam, please go ahead.
Yes, madam, please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Evening session. One of the most science we done today.
Thank you so much.
The nuance of data collection and also how to apply cleaning techniques effectively. And very
Madam, your voice is cutting out. Thank you. Hello.
Sir, thank you so much. Hello, sir. Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible,
Yes,
but Madam
sir.
Minal is not audible, so I'm sorry. Maybe she is praising the lecture, so I'm so happy to see the information. But in the near future, Madam, you can call me again for how to write a research paper and how to avoid the rejections in journals and everything. In fact, I can also train you how to make a transaction paper. I'm having 25 transactions in my career.
Definitely, sir. We will arrange one sessions on how can we use AI tools for the research. So thank you so much, sir, for accepting our invitations. And within a very short durations, you have prepared the presentations and presented it in a beautifully. So thanks a ton, sir. Today, I think all participants have enjoyed it. And after reading the chat, what I can say that your session was very enjoyable and you didn't just present the tools which unlock the possibilities, and you shows how we can use AI and how AI can assist us in a various fields. So thank you so much, sir, for sparing your quality time with us, and hope in the future we'll have the more sessions on AI tools and the AI tools with
Sure.
education.
In fact, madam, you can arrange one session. In fact, it will be controversial. How you can complete your PhD in 1 month.
Yes, sir, definitely.
I can make any PhD person in 1 month in just and you will never get a rejection on your paper. Trust me, because I already reviewed 6,000 papers for journals. I know the knack. 300 papers I already have in my career.
So now my question would be, would you like to be a co-supervisor or the supervisor for our PhD students?
No problem, madam. Send me any student. I can wind up his PhD in 45 days. And trust me.
Thank you.
I will give you. I can guide him how to write a thesis, and he can write any thesis in 20 days. Because when I was a PhD scholar, you will be shocked to know, madam, that when I was writing my thesis, I only took 16 days to write my thesis. Even at that time in 2015, 2017, there was no chat GPT, and my supervisor only gave me 2 mistakes. That's all.
Great, sir. Great,
So
sir.
how to write,
That
how
is
to become a
actually
PhD in 1 month? I can do any PhD in 1 month. That's all. We can do that.
okay, sir. So if participant wants to ask any questions, and if they have any questions, please write it here. If we are not able to answer these questions at this moment, because second session's expert is in queue, and we'll have the other sessions also. So here we conclude today's session. Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have, have a great evening ahead, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye. Now I have to sleep, madam. It's already 10 o'clock. Thank you so much.
Oh, so good
Great,
night, sir.
sir.
Have a
Great.
great
Thank
dream,
you.
sir.
In fact, I don't have to sleep. Now I have to see the report of my company because I'm running my own company with the 5 time zones right now. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
everybody.
so much.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
again.
Okay, thank
Salute,
you.
sir. Salute,
Bye,
salute. Great.
Thank
Great,
you so
sir.
much.
Sir,
Thank you. Thank you.
the participant wants to salute you. Thank you,
Oh, it's okay,
sir.
ma'am. It's okay, ma'am. It's a normal thing. Maybe participants have seen very less lectures of a scientist because we are the scientists. We are only dedicated to us. In fact, I don't have any family. I've dedicated my whole life to research only. So I do my research 24 hours a day. Sometimes we don't sleep. We just keep on researching. That's all.
Great, sir.
Thank
Great,
you.
sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
My
sir.
team is now. My team is waiting for me now. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay. See you. Bye. Bye.
Okay, sir. Bye, sir. Bye, sir. Bye. Now,
Okay,
Minal madam,
thank you, sir.
can we start the other
Yes,
session?
ma'am,
I
we'll take
think it's break.
ma'am, we just need 2 minute break, ma'am.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. So all the
asking for just 2 minute
participants.
break. So just within 2 minutes, we will start.
So all participants are requested to please stay here. We'll have a 2 minute of break, and then we'll continue with the other sessions on feature engineering. Expert has already joined us. So how are you, Pratik sir? Hello, Professor Pratik sir is here. Hello. Okay. Sir, don't worry. We are actually recording all the sessions, and we will upload it on the YouTube channel on the last day of the FDP. We will provide you the YouTube channel link on which you can find all the recorded sessions of the FDP. And if you want just website names, then we'll listen this video again and we'll provide you all the website details. Is it okay?
Okay, so you can see there are so many links I have already had, but I will compile a list and forward you in a group so you can find all the list of the links sir has given today in document.
I think sir has arrived and sir has joined our session. Now, Minal madam, can we start today's session now?
Yes, ma'am. And um, the and better model perform that Dr.
Madam, your voice is not clear. Okay, madam, don't worry, don't worry. I think there is some issues with your voice. So now let me introduce to our experts for the today's session. He is none other than the head of the Computer Engineering Department of Government Engineering College, Modasa. Let me introduce him. His name is Dr. Pratik A. Barot, sir. He has more than 15 years of teaching experience, and he has also more than 3 years of industry experience. He has published many research papers in referred journals and conferences. He was also playing a role of the placement officers at Government Engineering College, Gandhinagar. So on behalf of the CEIT Engineering Department of GEC Modasa, I wholeheartedly welcome you here, sir. So now I would like to request Dr. Pratik Barot, sir, to start delivering the sessions on feature engineering. So over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for the nice word. And actually, hats off to you to have the expert like Anand Nair, sir. He's really brilliant. He was really brilliant. Anyway, I hope that I'm audible, and I hope that my PPT is visible.
Yes, sir. Your PPT is visible also, and you are clearly audible. Thank you.
So, good evening, all. Today, I'm going to present the feature engineering. That the feature engineering is something that is used for transforming the data into the knowledge for wisdom of the ML model. Now, after the previous session, that we already seen that there are lots of AI applications are available, but behind those applications, we need to build that application. And if you want to build those applications, we need to understand the feature engineering. So, what is the feature engineering actually? Feature engineering is the process of transforming the raw data into the meaningful data that improve the performance of machine learning model. It is the process to get best out of the raw. In last session, sir told that the data that we collect from the different sources, and that might not be in the proper format. So, as a machine learning expert, it's our duty to make it in proper format. It is required. The feature engineering is required because the data quality is poor. There are some missing values and noise, and there are lots of irrelevant data. The correlated features are present, which may result into the bias issue, variance issue. Data duplications might be there, and a lot more. So this is the feature engineering architecture. As we know that when we work on any research problem, we have to get the data from different sources. So that data sources might have a different data structure, different attribute name, different values. So once we collect the data from different sources, we have to apply feature engineering. We have to clean that data and transform that data and need to get the best features after the one phase of feature engineering. And that feature then we can apply into our modeling environment in our model, and that model ultimately gives us the insight of that data. The question is why feature engineering is important. Because the quality of features often matters more than the choice of algorithm. Yes. As a machine learning expert, your 60% task is done if you have a good quality of data. If you are lucky enough And if you have a good quality of data, then it's just a matter to apply the machine learning model on it. But if you won't have that luxury, if you are working on real life problem, then those data are not available on Kaggle or UCI repository, because those data are in well-formed manner. So when the data is not good, when you have to collect the data from the different sources, at that time the feature engineering is very important, because the well-engineered feature improve the accuracy, efficiency, and robustness. In fact, the well-engineered features often reduce the learning time as well, because it's ruled that the garbage in, garbage out. Good data result in better models. So goals of feature engineering. The problem is data may be collected from different sources. Then in that case, the goal is simplify the relationship between the input and output. Output is your target variable. Input are the independent variables. So you have to find out whether the relationship is there or not. If it is not there, then that attribute is not important. You have to remove those attributes. So for that, we have to apply the feature selections, transformations, scaling, etc. These are some of the operations that you can perform. If data quality is poor, means data have some missing values and noise, so you need to reduce the noise, remove the missing values. And if the data have lots of unwanted, irrelevant data, if there are correlated features, or if there is a data duplications, at that time you have to align the data with the model requirement. Now see, suppose you are working on very basic operation of predicting the marks of student, final year marks of the students. At that time, if you are once you collect the data from the college gives you the enrollment number, name, and then 10th marks, 12th marks, and 1 to 7 semester marks. Now we know that the name and enrollment number has nothing to do with the final means prediction of the final semester marks, because they are not related. So you have to just remove those attributes. Those are the attributes are irrelevant attributes. But if you are building the machine learning applications for some astrologer, at that time, name of the students matter, because from them, your machine learning model will derive the sun sign and the moon sign, and on basis of that, your model will apply some astrological rules and will predict whether that person, that student is going to pass or fail. So what I mean is, it depends on the types of the problem, and on basis of the problem statement, you have to figure out which are the relevant features, which are irrelevant features, and which are the correlated features. So major tasks for achieving these goals are: first one is the feature selection, second one is feature creation, we have to create the feature, third one is the feature transformation and feature scaling, fourth one is the feature encoding. Now we will see one by one. Feature selection is choosing the most relevant feature. How do we do that? What are the techniques to do that? The techniques are, the first technique is do the correlation analysis. Second one is the recursive feature elimination. In recursive feature elimination, you can use some model or like decision tree model, and then you can find out which features have major impact on final outcome by traversing from root node